All right. Let's see what we're talking about here today. It's Friday night. Yeah. You are on the Bitch, Moan, and Complain podcast for Friday night, number 5. We're going to be, let's talk about some shit. It's your host with the most Griever as always. I am going to be opening up the mod chat or the mod VC momentarily and stuff. But how's your week going? That's the main thing. I mean, for me, right out of the gate. All right, so Halloween has come and passed, and I only got like 25 kids, which is like, I just wish there would be a bit of a consistency, you know, because the drop off bothers me like crazy because, you know, you buy all the candy, you buy all the treats, and shit's expensive in this day and age, right? And I mean, but I don't want to be one of those douchebags. I don't want to be one of those asshole fucking people in their 20s and 30s that are just like, well, I'm not giving out candy. Like, I'm not, like, no. You went door to door. If you went door to door as a kid, guess what? You are obligated to give out fucking candy. Anybody who doesn't is a fucking douchebag, alright? Right out of the gate, I lose a lot of respect for you. If you did 10, 12 years of trick-or-treating, and then all of a sudden, when it's your turn as an adult to start giving out the treats, you can't be bothered, fuck you. Fuck you, right? So, obviously, I always give out candy, right? But it's the roller coaster of how many kids you're gonna get, you know what I mean? Because last year I got at least 45 kids, almost 50 kids, and I started running out of shit, so I had to go into my wife's supply of like she bought these red velvet cookie snack things from Costco or whatever, and I started having to give those things out because I ran out, right? Because I'm used to about 20, 30 kids, and then this year got about 24 kids, and I'm just like, so what was with last year with the 40? Like, and I didn't have a shit ton of teenagers roll around either. You know what I mean? I had 3 teenagers, show up last year. So minus that, you're still at like 47 fucking kids. So yeah, it's just annoying because now, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Once again, we're just bitch moaning and complaining. But the fact of the matter is that you buy all the chocolates assuming you're going to give 3/4 of it away and have a little bit left over for like a week or so, right? Like, that's what you assume. But no, it's not a week. It's like 2 months supply depending on how old you are. Like me, I'm trying to take care of my teeth more and blah, 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 you know, because my dentist's like, yeah, you got to cut down on this, that, and the other thing, and I'm just like, all right, so I can't eat chocolate, you know, at break time every day, right? I mean, obviously, you shouldn't do that anyways, but now I'm stuck with all these mini bars. They're tempting as fuck to eat, you know, I'm stuck with a bunch of Lay's chips and shit, and it's just like, fuck, you know? So right out of the gate, we're doing that shit. Let's bitch about Halloween. And by the way, why is everyone saying happy Halloween and not trick or treat anymore? That bothers me. It bothers me when kids come up to the door, they knock on the door and they don't say shit. I understand the little ones, they're a little too shy. But it also bothers me when they come up and then they fucking don't even say trick or treat or happy Halloween. It's like, I don't care which one you say. Realistically, I wish more people would say trick or treat because I got a few trick or treaters, but most of them said happy Halloween to me, and I'm like, I mean, technically, yeah, it's a holiday, but when you knock on someone's door, you say trick or treat, you know? Like, you don't say happy Halloween and expect candy. You say trick or treat and you give the treat, right? Unless you're an asshole and you do the trick. Actually, my uncle actually he got a sponge because he said trick or treat, trick, and the old lady years ago gave him a sponge, and I mean, that's fucking hilarious, but that's the point. You go up and do the trick-or-treat, like, I don't know, man. I just thought it was ridiculous. Meanwhile, I look ridiculous. I'm wearing this fucking I don't even know what you call this thing. It's not really a sweater, but it's got the fur lining in it shit. I'm wearing this like I'm a vice admiral for the fucking world government, a one piece, bitch. I'm dressing like a pompous asshole over here, and now I got the nerve to bitch about some children coming up and not saying the right words. I don't know. Then again, I don't agree with the Happy Holidays bullshit either, so I'm an old white man. I don't know. Not really, because the Happy Holidays thing actually doesn't bother me. It bothers me when people have a problem with me saying Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas back. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm still wishing you well. You know? If somebody says Happy Holidays to me, I don't take offense to it. If someone wished me a Happy Hanukkah, like, the whole premise is based on this stupid ideal, like, once again, we got too many, what do you call them, snowflakes or whatever? I don't know what you call them, but the idea is, if somebody wishes me a Happy Hanukkah, I don't correct them and say, well, I don't celebrate Hanukkah. No, I go, thank you very much. Because Hanukkah is a celebration. They're wishing me well. Regardless whether I celebrate it or not, they're wishing me well. So I just take it and say, well, thank you very much. So if I wish someone a Merry Christmas or a Happy Christmas and they decide to correct me, I'm like, well, can I take that happiness back? Thank you very much. Because, I don't know. You know? It's kind of dumb to me, that's all. It's kind of dumb to me. And by the way, we already have 2 likes up in this bitch, which is weird because nobody's chatting in the chat. Maybe when I open up the mod discussion. I'll open that up in a few minutes. But yeah, so originally I want to bitch about that. So I bitched about that. Now let's bitch about daylight savings. So any of you morons out there, any of you fucking morons who go, let's do away with daylight savings. Fuck you. Immediately you get the middle finger from me. Okay? Because clearly, you know who bitches about daylight savings? People who don't live in 4-season fucking parts of the world. That's who. People living in Florida and California where it's fucking 70 degrees year round. You know, fuck you. Alright? Seriously, fuck you. Right out of the gate. Because, let me explain something to you. I have had to get up all this week in pitch dark. As in 1 a.m. pitch dark. I drive to work in the pitch dark. You want to know what time that is? 7:30 in the morning. Sun should already be up in the sky by then, but it's not. So, guess what? I'm extremely happy that this weekend we're rolling those clocks back. You know why? Because it might actually be somewhat daylight by 6:30. 6:30 is still going to be dark, but by 7:30, we're going to see some sunshine. I'm good with that. Because you know how painful it is? I don't know about you guys, but I find it very difficult to be motivated and get up in the morning when it feels like it's 4 a.m. Listen, and I do a lot of airport trips. Listen, at all hours, you know, I have to get up at 2 in the morning and drive to the airport for 4 in the morning and stuff. I do a lot of darkness trips and stuff. I get it. But my regular Monday to Friday should not feel like that. Alright? So as a tradesman, as someone who lives in a 4-season state where we have sun in the summer and snow in the winter, if you don't have that, fuck you. You don't get an opinion. I'm sorry. California, Florida, all you people who have the same season year round, you don't get an opinion on daylight savings. I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. Because I'm not going out there in the bitter cold, which by the way is colder when the sun is down. Guess what? Lo and behold, when the sun is down, it's a lot fucking colder out there. So for some reason, I gotta freeze my balls off and go out in the pitch darkness that feels like it's midnight at 7:30 in the morning? Fuck you. No. We do the clock rotation. And somebody would make the argument, well, the clocks wouldn't be back if they didn't push them forward before. Yeah, and then it's dark by 7 and I can't get my lawn mowed in time. So fuck you. In the summer, yeah, it should be still light out by 8 p.m. If it's light out by 8 p.m., people who get home at 5:30, 6 o'clock, who still need to cook supper and do shit, can still get their lawn shit done. Because there's still daylight out. You ever tried to mow the lawn at 10 p.m.? You ever tried to mow the lawn in the dark? Guess what? You miss a few spots. So, yeah, no. The people who want to get rid of daylight savings time, fuck you. We need it because we live in 4-season fucking areas. It's just ridiculous. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. You know what Paulie said in Rocky Balboa? Ice is stupid. People out there on the ice, even more stupid. You know what? I mean, he had a lot of negative shit to say, but he wasn't wrong. You know, like, at the end of the day, I don't want to hear the daylight savings argument from people who don't have the work schedule of daylight savings people. Tradesmen, farmers, people who live in 4-season areas and stuff. I don't want to hear shit from people in the South bitching about daylight savings. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear it. Your opinion is invalid because you don't live my life. Come to work with me this week when it's pitch black outside. Go ahead and tell me you're wide awake. Tell me you're wide awake where the stars and the moon are still out. Fuck you. Okay, so I've done enough bitching about daylight savings. Manga. Let's move on to manga for a minute here. I haven't completed. I thought it was the completed order. I haven't completed it yet, but I recently bought all the manga volumes. It cost me over $200, and I probably shouldn't have done this. But I finally got some paychecks. I finally got some money in. And what I decided to do was buy all my missing One Piece volumes, right? So I have volumes 1 through to 91. So I'm already into the Wano stuff, right? So I'm only missing Wano stuff. And then I said to myself, you know what I'm going to do? Because of the Toriko bullshit, because of the Bleach bullshit, because of everything, what am I going to do? I am going to fucking just buy out, now that I have some money in my pocket, I haven't spent on myself all year, fuck it, I'm just going to buy all the volumes. All the volumes I'm missing, the random volumes and stuff, before it becomes an issue like Toriko, like Bleach, like anything else. So I bought all 19 volumes I was missing, so I am officially, by November 22nd apparently, because that's when the last one's showing up, I'm going to have volumes 1 through 91 of One Piece. And I'll finally be done, and then I can just move forward with the future volumes. Because I used to buy out of order, because I never dreamed of this whole reprint shit, and all this discontinued, and all this crap. I never dreamed that was going to ever be a possibility. With these popular-ass series, like Toriko, Bleach, One Piece, Seven Deadly Sins, like, I never thought it would be a thing. So, yeah. So that's my thing about manga, yeah. So I ended up getting, because at first I was sort of pissed. I'm like, oh man, did they fuck up my order? Because I'm still missing some volumes and stuff, and I was rearranging the bookshelf over there in the corner and stuff. And I looked, and it was like, oh, no. I'm actually missing like 4 or 5, and 4 or 5 are on their way for the later on this month. So, Band is in here, and he says, yo. Band never responded to my message that I sent him like 3 days ago, so he's a prick. But he is here in the live chat and stuff. Maybe he'll join the VC when I open it up here in a few minutes. Yeah, trying to think about what else to bitch about. I mean, there's a lot to bitch about. Food prices, gas prices, everything else. But, no, I think I covered everything I want to talk about. I think I covered everything. Honestly, this could be the bitch, moan, and complain video or TikTok, and I could cover it in about 15 minutes, you know. I'm sure there's more to complain about. I'll figure it out. Yeah, because we already bitched about Halloween. We bitched about manga. We bitched about daylight savings. I think I have a few things saved up on my phone I want to talk about too. So, Oh, because there was something about DeSantis or whatever the fuck his name is, um, from Florida, and Florida State want to not make Disney tax exempt anymore. And I'm like, first of all, the ones you need to not make tax exempt is the church. So go after them first and foremost, but they won't because they're Republican. But two is the idea taking away Disney World is the stupidest fucking idea they've ever come up with. Like, and there's a whole slew of reasons. I saw this on Reddit that somebody said that DeSantis, they want to tax Disney World, and it's like, well, first of all, you can't because they're literally they don't pay for anything because they bought the actual land. They have their own infrastructure. You don't do anything for them. Like the only reason people pay property tax is due to the fact of like you're not really paying for the land. What you're paying is for the infrastructure. You're paying for you're paying for the water supply and the electric and the sidewalks and the road maintenance and all this shit, right? You're paying for all that. That's what property tax goes towards, to pay those people to maintain shit, right? But Disney pays for all that. So they have their own infrastructure. They have their own water supply, their own water system, their own electricians, their own road workers, their own everything, their own pavers. The city doesn't do shit. The state of Florida does not enter Disney World. So you're fucking a moron because that's the only reason people pay tax. Like, if I had the funds, it's no different than, for example, you don't actually need car insurance, right? You don't actually need car insurance. If you can prove that out of pocket you can pay for any damages, if you're like a billionaire, you don't actually need insurance. Government vehicles, for example, I don't know about the States, but here in Canada, government vehicles do not have insurance because the government will just, whatever is owed, they'll just pay it. If you're driving a government vehicle, you're fine. You don't need insurance. It's wild. But it makes sense in a way. It's like, why would I pay you taxes when I own everything here? I'm paying you taxes for what? When you pay property tax, you do it for a reason, so that, the sidewalks maintained if something's damaged, if the roadway has a pothole, they fill it, that kind of idea, right? That's why you pay property tax. So if Disney is willing to literally take on all those problems within its realm, within its borders, you got no right to tax them. Plus, they bring in billions of dollars. You know what happens to Florida's tourism? You know what happens to Florida's fucking revenue the moment Disney says fuck you and moves to New England? Florida all of a sudden becomes the worst state in the world. It already is, but it becomes the worst state by the numbers. It will drop millions of dollars. It's dumb. It's stupid. These morons fucking coming on here. And all it takes is one quick Google search to figure out why Disney is tax exempt and how much money it gives the state of Florida. So, yeah. Let's see. Ban said, I only have that account on my iPad. Didn't see it until literally 5-10 minutes ago. My bad. It is your bad, Band. That is your bad. Artist said, what is you talking about? I don't know. I'm just bitching about nothing. Which, by the way, we're 20 minutes into this. I'll open up the mods thingy. The mod thingy, my bob. So, yeah. So, boys, if you want to join, just join the mod discussion thing. We can bitch, moan, and complain together. Right? Maybe? Maybe not. It's funny how terrible this lighting makes my hair look, by the way, because I actually got a couple of compliments on my hair today. It was like, oh, it looks so nice. You got a little bit of wave to it, and it looks really full and stuff. And meanwhile, while the light from up there is shining down on it and stuff, it's like, oh my god, it looks just like a curly-haired mess or whatever. But then you go in the mirror, and it's like, no, it looks as good as it did earlier today and stuff. So, it's weird. It's very weird. Camera adds 10 pounds, but apparently it also fucks up your hairstyle, so Oh, look at that. There's a band march in here.
Oh shit. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Just wait a minute.
Yeah.
I need to use a thunderbolt and use a super effective move and catch you in a pokeball, really quick now, because you seem to disappear. So
No, I'm sorry, dude. I just saw your message. If I saw it early, come on. Like, you know what the message is. If I saw that earlier, I would have responded immediately. What do you mean?
dude, that was like 3 days ago.
I know, but I didn't even. I didn't even see it.
I mean, all right. I mean, I'm just saying is that you're the one to suggest it, and then I messaged you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The context of the message. If I saw that, I would have immediately said, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it." So I did not see it. That's what I mean.
All right, because before we start, just so we're clear, before we try that on a live stream or whatever, I want to work out if there's any kinks in it. I want to do sort of a test run and then actually play it on stream together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
no, I get you. I get you.
So I had some availability, so I was like, oh shit, maybe I should utilize this because right now I'm actually working on. I finally finished the Emerald run of my Genlock, so I'm trying to do all those edits and shit like that. And I was like, so I was in a bit of a Pokemon mood, if it were.
Fair enough. Sorry about that. Fair enough. Well, next time you're free, I will definitely try to do the best of you.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, what's up, artist? How you doing?
Fuck you, band.
Fuck.
Did I forget to respond to you too?
No, I'm just saying, fuck you, because...
That's the way he says hello.
No, it's just a band.
Is that how we're starting off tonight? Yep.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I finished doing the first part of my Emerald run, right? Like, I was working on that this evening. And then I recorded the second part, and I said, I can keep going with this. And I said, you know what? I'm sort of getting bored. And you know what the problem is? When you're doing too much of the same thing, you sort of get a little bored. And what happens with boredom is that you get distracted easily, but also you start to not care too much about the quality. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, all right, that seems fine. Yeah, all right. And that's how mistakes get made and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? No, I just did like an hour and 10 minutes, and now I just recorded another hour and 10 minutes. I said, you know what? I'm not going to edit that. I'm going to do something different. So I said, what can I do? I said, I can do something else, because I got no chores, to do until tomorrow. So I was like, I'm just going to stream for a little bit and bitch,
Fair enough. I'll bitch along with you. And if you're not tired by the time the stream is over, we can definitely do or at least attempt a test run at that thing.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I actually had a nap earlier because I only had about 3/4 of a day, not really a half day. And when I got home, I said, well, I might want to talk to my wife who's back in California or whatever. And I was like, all right, well, the best idea for me right now is I could do A, B, and C, or I could nap before I. So I had like a 2-hour nap, so I should be pretty good for a while.
Good to hear.
Well, I mean, usually because her class starts, her class by my time is over by about 11:30 my time. So half an hour before midnight, right? So if I want any chance to talk or watch TV or Netflix or something with her, I gotta be up post midnight. And awake, because I mean, we all know it's like, yeah, I'm awake, but the moment you turn the TV on and nothing else on, people clunk. You know what I mean? So you got to be wide awake to watch TV. So
I go with you.
So yeah. Anyways, I also got to fix this fucking beard of mine. Jesus Christ, fucking shitty. I gotta do something with this. Looks like crap. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we'll definitely test that out, because I do want to, I thought it'd be fun. I mean, So, from what I understand, Band, you said you will control basically. So, any gym leader, trainer, rival, you'll control them.
Right. Basically, from what I understood, from youngster Joey all the way to the fucking champion or Elite Four, I will be in control.
See, I really like that because you're still limited by their move pool, but
Right. It's not an AI.
it's not an AI. I like that. So what I'd want to do, I want to play it as obviously a Nuzlocke,
Right.
right?
In my mind, I'm like, there's some, you already know because you play Nuzlocke, you have to kind of memorize the AI pattern and all that shit. Like, okay, they're always going to use a potion on their second Pokemon, yellow HP, whatever. But that's not the case of an actual player.
Well, for
You have to
example,
actually be very careful.
spoilers for anybody. It's not going to be much spoilers because Artist is probably the only one who actually watches my Gen Locks. But I actually ran into that situation when I was just not recording, but what I was editing was a situation where obviously the AI could have killed me had it just used the same move again and chose not to, and it was weird. I was like, why did you do that? Like, you could have killed me. You chose not to, and now I won, So,
No, I get that.
yeah. So, it will be interesting to play against, because Artist, do you remember when we did the, not a Soul Link, but we played together? We did the double Nuzlocke? Like, that was a lot of fun, right? So, well, I mean, Artist might have had fun. I lost, so. But yeah, like, that was a lot of fun and stuff. So, it's a similar idea where it's way more fun to play this shit when you're with friends, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
I definitely, I love the idea. I think it's fun. We'll test it out. Now, alright, you know what, since Artist is in here, you know what, fuck Artist. Because you said fuck you, band. So, I'm going to say fuck Artist. Are you good with playing Gen 3 like Fire Red, Leaf Green or something like that, band?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, I just mean because Artist hates that I like the first gen.
I'm not really picky. I like all the games, personally.
Oh my god. I fucking hate you, bro.
Wait, what?
Not you.
Oh.
Well, I hate you, but not in this instance.
Artist hates both of us. Artist joins a call with two people he despises. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, only because the reason I'm choosing that is not because Gen 1's my favorite, but because the simplicity of which honestly Gen 1 is very simplistic, right? It's very simple. It's a simple game. I think that works better for not only, at the very least, for our test run, right? If you want to pick another generation, if we know that this will all work out, fantastic.
Well, not to cut you off, but I believe it's only Emerald, but don't quote me on that. It's a mod, keep that in mind. I don't know if they did it for every game.
Oh,
So
okay.
it might be an Emerald game, but I might be wrong.
Which is kind of funny because out of all games I would choose, it wouldn't be Emerald because I just finished doing my Emerald play and stuff, and I'm not sick of it, but I just did it, you know what I mean? So I'd like a different gen, but if it's Emerald, it's Emerald. That's fine.
I get you.
We can do Emerald. So, I didn't know that. You never mentioned that. So it's only Emerald is modded?
From what I understand, from what I remember, it might be. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong.
Okay. No, it's all good if it is. Yeah. No, I'm fine with it either way.
I don't even have like the the stuff pulled up. I'd have to actually go away and find it again.
It's all good. We haven't spoken to Dio in a while, band, but or I haven't. But I forget if you were here when he agreed that the Pokemon manga that you suggested, the thing I cried to like 3 times on stream, was one of the best pieces of Pokemon media ever, and artist fucking lost his shit. He read 4 chapters and said it's better than anything he's
The fact that he came to that conclusion after 4 chapters.
He just said it was good. He was asking why I was hating. He didn't say it was the best fucking piece of literature he's ever read.
I didn't say best piece of literature. I said it. He told me on VC. He told me it's one of the best. He didn't say it's the best. He said it's one of the best parts of the Pokemon franchise he's ever seen. He didn't say it was the best, but he did say it's top tier. He said it was awesome.
That motherfucker hasn't fucking played or read anything Pokemon related since like Gen 5.
Dude, everything after Gen 5 sucks anyways.
Alola's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, alright, now, I shouldn't say that. Well, the problem with Alola was fun, but Zed moves were terrible. That was awful. Mega Evolutions was stealing from Digimon, but it was cool. So Gen 6 gets a pass. Gigamax? Go fuck yourself. That was dumb as shit. I still haven't played anything past Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for the sole reason that the next games were fucking garbage. And then the games after that, apparently...
You want your Pokedex, you get it. Your own, you get it.
Dude, I didn't work 25 fucking years to have all level 100s of a Pokedex. Gotta catch them all, by the way. The tagline that made them millions. To, well, you gotta catch some of them. Go fuck yourself, Pokemon Home. Go fuck yourself, Switch. Go fuck yourself, Game Freak. Go fuck yourself, Nintendo. Because Final Fantasy's 14's one character has more gigabytes in its fucking character design than all 1,000 Pokemon that you supposed there's not enough fucking RAM. Fuck you. My computer can log all 1,000 Pokemon easily. I have a home computer. You telling me the Switch can't do it? Fuck you. Fucking losers at Nintendo. They're shooting their golden goose in the foot.
You know, we're bitching, moaning, and complaining. Let's go at it. I agree because personally I'm not one to get irritated by it, but I do agree that if you're gonna do a game, don't fucking half-ass it, because truth be told, the last time they actually tried, in my personal opinion, was probably fucking Black and White 2. After that, or maybe even fucking X and Y.
X and Y, X and Y was really good, actually.
After that, it's kind of like, bruh, especially the fucking Switch games, which have been a fucking disappointment. When your last game is fucking Arceus and you can't even play online with that shit, that's a little horse shit, let's be honest. But then again, it's the same fucking argument. If the formula isn't broken, why would they fucking fix it? Because even if they pump out half-assed games, they're gonna get millions off of it because everyone's gonna fucking buy it. Everyone will talk shit about it, and then we'll stop talking about it, and the next game comes out, rinse and repeat, and so there's no real reason for them
hold on,
put out
Ben.
the
By your logic, by the way, the formula was broken because every game up to that point had a national dex. We don't have it anymore. So we've been crying since Pokemon Stadium days, which, by the way, I was around for. We've been crying We've been crying since the N64 era for 3D Pokemon. We finally get it. Instead of the handheld, we finally get it, and they go, we're only giving you half of it. Are you fucking kidding? You could have loaded 1,000 Pokemon on the goddamn GameCube. Don't convince me you couldn't have. The N64 took on 251 Pokemon. You're telling me you can't quadruple that by the Nintendo Switch? That's 4 generations of consoles. Go fuck yourself. And the animations are no better than my fucking DS. So go Fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
no, stadium animations were a lot better.
Stadium animations were better, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Like, so the idea, this whole idea that when we went Sword and Shield, oh, we don't have the RAM or the space or whatever, is like, oh my Christ, you lazy motherfuckers. You are literally more expensive than the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are worth $4.2 billion. Pokemon dwarfs that number, and you're telling me you don't have the RAM?
Now that you mention it, it makes me wonder, right? They say they don't have the RAM, but then where does the RAM for DLC come from? That makes you wonder.
Where does the RAM for a game like Final Fantasy fucking 15 come from? That game's graphics are almost lifelike. I honestly believed when they had those the promotion pictures that those were literal fried eggs. Like, it was that good of a quality. I went, holy shit, did they actually record someone cooking fried eggs and import it into the game? Because that shit looks real to me. I've cooked enough eggs in my lifetime to know when a good egg looks like a good fucking egg. You telling me you can do lifelike 75-hour plus games like Final Fantasy 15, but Nintendo can't? Are you kidding me? And as you said, what about all the DLC? How about Smash Bros? How about the 19 characters added? I don't remember anybody having to go out and buy more RAM for their Switch to add that. How about Breath of the Wild, for example? Breath of the Wild is huge. Have you seen that world? It's massive. I mean, Jesus Christ. They made games bigger than this since Skyrim. Skyrim was bigger. Ocarina of Time was bigger, for Christ's sakes. Like, we're talking games from the 90s, late 90s, that have more shit, had actual space requirements versus the Switch. You cannot tell me space requirements in this day and age. It doesn't exist. You're full of shit. You're just lazy. You didn't want to spend the money. Just, come out and say it.
And today I'll also say that it's one of those cases where I blame them, but I can't blame them because, like I said, it's a case of even if they don't spend the money, people are going to buy the game. No matter how you look at the margin of people that are like, I won't buy it because of that shit, is so fucking minuscule compared to the people that will buy the game anyway.
Yep.
It's kind of like our voices don't really make much of a difference in this situation. So what can you really do?
I do agree with that. It's a problem. It's no different than, for example, like my dad always said about food prices, right? Like, everyone's bitching now because of COVID prices, right? But he always said, when people put like beef or chicken or something, something a main staple in most people's diets, right? If nobody bought it at a certain price and the grocery stores lost money, you know what they would do the following month? They'd lower the price. But nobody's going to do that. The collective is not going to, the majority is not going to do that. Because, why? Because people with money are going to go, well, I want steak tonight. And they're going to buy a steak. Right? So people without money are going to be like, we're going to boycott it. As you said, it's a minority. It's a small percentage of people who are smart to say, hey, you want to destroy inflation? Don't go to the grocery store this month. Guess what? Their prices, when they lose millions of dollars on food product, their prices will go down pretty fucking quick. But nobody's going to do that as a majority because A, people need to eat, and B, people with money don't care about pricing. So, yeah. BD Horror is in here. I assume that's Dio.
Yeah, it is.
Said Ben came back from the dead as he saw a podcast with Moan in it. Oh. Do you like the moaning part of this band?
Wait, who said that? Dio?
Dio.
I want to get out of fucking Alabasta and get over here. Fucking tired of that guy.
Now that was a lot racist, but I accept it.
What do you mean? He's in Chicago. You know.
I mean,
What did you think I meant?
Listen, we already got into that last time, so I think we're good. Actually, we won't call anything that we say on the podcast racist until I start carpet bombing the N-word throughout it. Then we can call the podcast racist after that.
There we go.
Yeah. As a white boy. Just to make it fun. I mean, what have we got in here? We got a Mexican, we got a black guy, we got a white boy, and when Dio shows up, we'll have somebody else from wherever the fuck he's from.
It will be a variety sandwich or whatever you want to call it.
All we need is an Asian, and we got the security council.
Dio's Indian, so I guess that counts as Asian, right?
Who's Indian?
Dio, right?
Yeah, Dio's Indian, but what the fuck are you, artist? I said Mexican because I'm racist, but...
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. See, here's the problem. I don't know if he's lying or telling the truth. He's either lying to fuck with me or he's telling the truth.
No, he's definitely... No, there's no way I said everything I said and he wasn't fucking Hispanic.
Well, Hispanic and Mexican are, like, not the same things.
No, they aren't.
Wait, are we talking like Sonic and Shadow?
Artist, ¿cómo está?
You're actually fucking stupid, bro.
Actually, BD Horror is not wrong. Indian is Asian, you dumbass. But, well, to be fair, which form of Indian did you mean? Because in the West, we have Indians, but calling them Indians is wrong nowadays. So, cowboys and native people. So, Indian is Asian, you dumbass. I mean, technically, but also Russians are Asian. So, but you never call a Russian an Asian, Dio. So you're sort of losing this argument, man. How about Oriental, or is that racist nowadays? I don't know. That's the crazy thing. Tomorrow, what I said today, tomorrow can be fucking a slur. I don't know. I'm so behind on this bullshit. It's crazy. And then I stream it, and then I make myself look like more of an asshole. It's fantastic. Caden also said K-Lu beats Lubu. Who is KL? I have no idea. Zoro is a letdown like Captain Kid. Fuck off. Zoro's amazing. What are you talking about? Zoro was on the roof. Where was Sanji? Fuck off. Zoro is the Rayleigh to Luffy. I'm sorry. Scabbergamon's cool, but he ain't Rayleigh. Sanji is the same thing. Zoro's a letdown. How is Zoro a letdown? He's literally taking down Lucci for the lols. And by the way, Blackbeard sweated against the same fucking Seraphim, Mihawk Seraphim, that came at his ass. And Zoro was like, ha ha ha, I got this bitch. And that Seraphim, the Mihawk Seraphim, was sweating against Zoro. So Zoro over Blackbeard 100%. Just saying. Sanji was 2v1 versus King and Queen. Marco did all the work. Fuck off. Marco did all that work. Sanji did not 2v1 King and Queen. Go fuck yourself. I ain't listening to that shit. Ben, are you listening to this shit?
I'm half listening and half looking at Bleach. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're what? Sorry?
I'm like half paying attention to you, but like half reading the Bleach volume.
Why are you reading Bleach? No, I mean read Bleach, but why?
Well, okay, to be very specific, it was so weird because I was looking at volume 1, right? And I mean, I'm going to assume that, translations were whatever back then, but when Rukia says she lost all her powers, she says that she refers to Hado as demonic spells. And I said to myself, is that what they were?
Yeah.
Because I really don't remember. I just
They were translated for English as demonic. They were basically trying to explain them in a very simplistic because Westerners are stupid. Yeah. But they are. They're translated as demonic spells, but they just mean spells. They're just Harry Pottering.
Man, but looking at not to go on a tangent, but looking at Volume 1 of Bleach, his art style is fucking crazy how it changed so fucking drastically.
But you know what's funny? I prefer Kubo's end style, but had the whole series been in his beginning style, I wouldn't have been mad either.
No, I don't even blame you. Actually, out of curiosity, have you ever read Zombie Powder before?
Yeah, read the whole thing. I liked it.
So,
it's not great, but it's good.
I love Bleach, but am I the only person that is kind of like, I wouldn't have been mad if Zombie Powder was a hit instead?
I mean, Bleach is better, but Zombie Powder, like if you put, let's just say you put Bleach at an 8, I'd put Zombie Powder at like a 6.5. Like it's relative. It's not exactly like, it's not this huge gap where Bleach is an S tier and Zombie Powder's down in D. No, Bleach, if Bleach is an S tier, Zombie Powder's top of B tier. You know what I mean? Like it's a solid manga.
Isn't it a bit difficult? It's kind of difficult to compare a 700 chapter manga to like a 28 chapter manga, and like try to compare them and say which one is better, because one clearly has a lot more content than the other. Like, a lot more characters to make it more, interesting and all that stuff. But I do get what you mean. Bleach is definitely better overall. But right. I do wonder what would have happened if he kept doing Zombie Powder.
I mean, who knows? But we could go down the list of how that affects people, right? Caden said King Leonidas. King Leonidas beats Lubu. No, he doesn't. Lubu Sky Eater destroys Leonidas. Leonidas is the biggest disappointment in Record of Ragnarok. You're glad that I didn't drop that shit over that. Brown Dio says, Blackbeard sweats at everything. It's a fat guy thing. Oh, now we're fat shaming, are we? I mean, I'm here for it, but we're fat shaming. Yeah, 100%. I'm with Dio on this one. If we're gonna fat shame, fucking A. I'm good with it. Caden said Sanji over Zoro all day. For what reason? The man can cook. He's strong. He ain't Zoro. Scopper Gabon is badass. He looks amazing. He ain't Rayleigh. I'm sorry. It's like, no matter what Marine you like, no matter what Marine you think is the... Kuzan is amazing. Kizaru is awesome. Sengoku's the man. But Garp is the guy. You ain't gonna beat... The best Marine in the world has always been and will always be Moan. Why the fuck are you trying to be... Like, seriously, like, you want to argue me Sanji and Jinbei? I'll take the argument, and if I take an L, I will, because I still think Jinbei's that guy over Sanji. I think it goes, like, not just power scaling. I'm not talking power scaling. I really think it goes Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei. I think Jinbei's a better character. I think he's better written. I think he's got better moments, and I think Jinbei is just that... If it weren't for Zoro's greatest hits, Jinbei would be above Zoro. Jinbei's that fucking guy. Or that fishman. But, yeah, I'm sorry, my man. Sanji ain't over Zoro in power scaling and in character development. He's just not. Caden said he can't really hear the others, but I upped the volume recently, so hopefully that fixes it. Caden said Naruto is the best. Bleach is at the bottom. Okay, so Caden's trying to get an argument. Caden's trying to get
that? You said Bleach is at the bottom?
Yeah, he said Naruto is the best and Bleach is at the bottom.
Okay.
So
Naruto fell off after the 4th grade Shinobi War.
Okay, if we're gonna rant, I'm gonna rant for a moment. I hate this fucking notion that people on fucking Twitter do, where they're like the big three is One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball, and they always fucking exclude Bleach. You know what? Bleach is arguably, I'm not gonna say story wise it's better, but like as an aesthetic, it's fucking up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say that Bleach is actually above Naruto, below One Piece, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't get this whole disrespect towards Bleach because the main character doesn't want to be the best in the world or the Hokage or the Pirate King, dude just wants to protect his fucking family. But no, like, it's so annoying at times. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell
Dragon
you
Ball
right now. I'll tell you
too.
right now. Here's the deal. First off, Caden's trolling because he likes to troll. He
Probably.
does it. He does it legit. But I give into it because it's fun. It makes good content, right? Caden knows he's trolling. But half the time he trolls. But the fact of the matter is, in my personal opinion, I like Bleach better than One Piece. But objectively, it does go the order you said. Bleach, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. Out of the real big three, that is the proper order objectively. Now, I put Bleach above One Piece, but that's my own bias. That's my own favoritism, right? But One Piece is definitely a better written story and more concrete, and there's a lot of things it beats Bleach at. So, and I accept that. That's fine. But yeah, it's one of those things where you're just like, and as you said, it's like, no, the original Big Three trio was, first off, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball. So you can't put Dragon Ball into the new Big Three, which was Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. And now there hasn't been a Big Three since. People like to argue My Hero Academia and Black Clover and stuff, but nobody has a third. And then they say One Piece. I'm like, no. You can't steal from the second. You can't steal a generation. You have to pick something new, something fresh. So, yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So, let's see. Sanji is way better than Jinbei. What? In power and in character. Fuck no, not in character. And in power, last time I checked, the Earth was 70% water, and the One Piece world is covered with more water. Jinbei beats Zoro in the water. What the fuck? Jinbei is fucking OP. Jinbei beats Luffy on the open sea. All right, I don't give a fuck about Gear 5th. Gear 5th ain't gonna save him from the fact that he's got a devil fruit and Jinbei's literal thing is water karate. I'm sorry, you're losing. Jinbei is way more OP than people give him credit for.
All but three characters in water. I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad argument. I guess it's a devil fruit thing.
All right. But in literal, either way, even if you take that away, the fact of the matter is that 20% of the landmass. So you need the perfect setting. It's no different than when people said that Blackbeard beats Garp. It's like, where? So first off, you need them on a landmass where Blackbeard isn't by the sea, where Garp can just punch him into the sea, and then his devil fruits are useless. 2, he's stronger. Like, Garp beats Blackbeard 100 out of 100 times. There's no reason Garp doesn't win. Like, it's just dumb when people think this shit. It's dumb to me. Realist Medell said Caden be trolling. I said, yeah. And I've already mentioned he does that for content, and I appreciate him. I appreciate Caden for doing it, and he sticks to his guns. He 100% sticks to it. He goes, no, this is my opinion. See? He sticks to his guns. I'm not saying Bleach is bad, but I just like Naruto and One Piece better. Which, alright, so that right there, Caden, that's an honest opinion. Like I just said. And we all heard it. I said, I put Bleach above One Piece, but that's a personal favoritism. One Piece is objectively better, so it goes One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. As far as the best writing, best, that kind of idea. Kane said, what's y'all opinion on Yu Yu Hakusho live action? Wait, Yu Yu Hakusho got a live action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't think it's
that.
good.
I mean, we got a trailer a little while back.
They got pictures.
Over my head, guys.
It's not gonna be like the One Piece live action, so no one cares.
Yeah, One Piece live action was good. I mean, it was pretty good.
No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched like 4 episodes, and I was like, yeah, this is.
I
cool.
can honestly say they could have. Episode 6 was bad, but they could have. I mean, there were things they could have fixed.
Yeah, but compared to every other live action, it's way better.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think the Bleach movie was really good.
Yeah, Bleach that was like the first good one.
Yeah.
So this one, after a long time being good, is good.
Yeah, fair. Realist Medell said, so Griever, did you see the official poll of the rounds for Record of Ragnarok? No, I didn't, Medell.
Record of Ragnarok, my God, fucking fell off, dude. Jesus Christ.
Kane said, Garp only lost because of Kobe, dumbass. That's... So, Caden, you're agreeing with me. That's my point, is that Garp wins.
That's because Kobe sucks.
Dude, Garp was
about top 5?
First off, we have proof that Kuzan could have destroyed the entire all 10 Titanic captions by himself. And then Garp goes up, and he literally puts Kuzan into the ground. I'm sorry, Garp destroys the Blackbeard Pirates with no other interference. None of these fodders, none of this bullshit. 10 Titanic captains versus Garp. Garp comes out not unscathed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he comes out on top. Garp Garp Roger, bitches. Garp is the man.
Blackbeard's lucky Kizaru didn't pull up. He'd have been fucked, dog.
Wait, Dio, weren't you shitting on Garp?
Oh my God, dude, that fucking clip, bro. You never
video?
that.
You were actually, dude.
Random podcast clip says it's me, bro.
No, that's definitely. You said that Garp is a fraud. That Galaxy Impact was all he had in his bag.
Bro, let me find a Berlizzi. I'm gonna find a Berlizzi clip. I'm gonna start saying it's you. I'm gonna find the clip where he was looking at the Mortal Kombat character saying his ass was fat. I'm gonna say that to you.
Now you're hyping him up. I don't know.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna find a Berlizzi clip. I'm gonna say it's you.
Now, Garp is
I need to find super hot fire clips. I'm gonna say it's. You don't believe me. But I'm not a rapper.
Man.
But yeah, Kobe's trash. If Kizaru was there, he'd have fucked up the Blackbeard Pirates.
Who? Kizaru? No, Kizaru's getting fucking washed. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me, bro? You seen Kizaru put in that work against Luffy? The shadow? No, not the shadow. A light clones with the sword. Bro, it was a new attack though. It was like a brand new attack.
Is that going to be his excuse every time? A new attack?
Bro, it's Luffy, bro. You can't be shitting on when it's Luffy. He's up there, bro. He fought Kaido. He did all this shit. Come on, bro. It's Luffy.
Yeah, of course. Luffy fought Kaido after he was at like 50 HP, and then he beat him. Yahoo!
Oh my God, but listen, bro. Let me tell you something. If Kizaru got washed by Shanks, I'm not gonna be mad because it's Shanks. But like the shit that Kizaru did was impressive. If he fought against anybody else, even if he fought against Zoro, that shit was impressive, bro.
You know what Kizaru did? All he did was dance around a little bit. He put Usopp in a fucking
bro. He kicked Luffy across. He kicked Luffy across the map, bro.
Okay. He also kicked Marco.
Like Miles Morales, bro.
He kicked Marco.
Came back in gear. Bro, he came back in gear 5th, right? And he made like 50,000 clones. All had the swords equipped, bro. That shit was crazy. If he did that shit against the Blackbeard Pirates, they're all dead.
The fact that
minus Aokiji, they're all dead, bro.
The fact that Kizaru had to push Luffy to gear 5, not even like after one hit, Luffy was like, I can't beat him on gear 4. I gotta go gear 5.
Yeah, but that's the standard though. It's an Admiral. So he has to go gear 5. Because gear 4 is not gonna cut it. Because like here's the thing, bro. And Blackbeard, let's not talk about Blackbeard versus Kizaru, because bro, Blackbeard's fat as shit. Kizaru got the light fruit. He gonna be running laps around that man.
I mean, he can still suck him in. Pause,
bro. Why you gotta go there, bro? That's why.
No, we can talk to you. Don't be weird.
You always go, but here's the thing, though. I wouldn't have taken it that way, but you said it first, which means you were thinking it.
No, I know you were thinking it. That's why I said pause.
He's projecting. You said it first, bro.
Because I know you'd be like, So I
That's
literally
crazy,
had-
bro. Bro got Looney Tune onomatopoeia on me. That's crazy.
But as I was saying, Blackbeard can literally suck him in. Pause. And then
Bro, you don't
to the
even know
ground.
that. Though. Okay, so here's my thing, right? So when all the admirals were at Marineford, and Whitebeard launched that punch, they all used advanced hockey. So like that's all you need against Blackbeard. Really, he's trash. You just use a little bit of advanced hockey, it's over.
I wish Ace had advanced hockey, but let's not go
Let's
there.
not talk about Ace, bro. He kind of.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I wish Law had
over
advanced.
time, Ace is
Doesn't
not
Law have
Ace,
advanced hockey? What are you on about?
bro. Wait, what do you mean?
It's confirmed he did have advanced hockey.
Didn't?
Ace?
You said-
Ace
Bro,
had
hockey,
Law.
bro, Ace don't have hockey, bro. If Ace had hockey, it would literally be like the most basic hockey, bro.
It's confirmed
here's
that
the-
Ace
here's
had
the-
all
here's the
three
thing,
forms.
dog. Oda-
It was confirmed that Ace had all three forms of hockey.
Yeah, but it's basic. He didn't have any advanced.
Then again,
I mean, you're gonna have to wait for another SPS for that one.
Oh my god, dude. Hey, but shout out to the new SPS because the new SPS confirmed that obviously Beckman took Kid's arm. Shout out to Beckman. Fuck Kid.
That was
Yo,
already
you know what's
confirmed
crazy?
a while ago.
Oda said when he talked about the Beckman thing, he said that's what happens. He said something about the strong. He said like that's what happens to the strong, or like that's what happens when you aren't strong. So he shot on Kid. Kid fans, you got shot on again by the author himself.
yeah,
Yeah, because once again, nobody wants to believe that Beckman is that guy. No one wants to believe that the red hair.
Oh,
We've already
that's a
confirmed
lie,
that
bro.
the red
Everybody
hair,
be-
the red hair
that's a lie,
quality
bro.
is better than all the Yonko crews. The Yonko crews are bigger, but the red hair pirates do quality over quantity, meaning that Lucky Roo, Yasop, Beckman, all the top tiers are better overall than all Yonko. You can't do this.
I
whole
swear
Yonko
you be just
commander
yapping,
bullshit.
bro. People defend the red hair pirate crew all the time. You're just yapping, bro.
No, dude, it's correct. It's proper. Dude,
That's
you
what I'm
can't tell
saying,
me.
bro, but
all right,
like,
all right,
everyone
no,
defends Beckman, bro.
dude, you gotta listen. You gotta listen here. All right, so I roll up with 10 dudes. You have 100, but you say this is an even fight. Meaning my 10 dudes are better than your 100. Meaning that, and that is literally what Oda told us. Meaning that the 10 of the red hair is better than the 100 of Kaido, better than the 100 of Whitebeard, better than the 100 of Big Mom. Meaning that red hair pirates are better overall by 1v1. They're just the strongest. They're better 1v1 than anybody. They couldn't be otherwise. They wouldn't be a Yonko crew. It's ridiculous. And the only reason that
The only
Buggy
people
right
they're
now...
not better. They're not better than Rocks though. Obviously, not better than Roger Pirates either. Keep it real.
Well, the Rocks Pirates, by the way, had literally all the Yonko on the crew.
That's what I'm saying though. But they're also not better than the Roger Pirates and the Rocks Pirates are like top 2 and then top 3 Shanks and his pirates.
The Roger Pirates had Rayleigh, Shanks, Roger, Scopper. I mean, Jesus Christ. We had the...
Well, Shanks was a kid, so that don't really mean nothing.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know if he
Oh
was...
my god. Oh
No,
my
well, what I'm
Lord.
saying is we don't know. Look, Luffy at 15 was owning the East Blue. We don't know
Shanks
what,
was like 2 years
Shanks
old.
at
He was
15
10
was
years
doing.
old. Shanks was like 8 years old, bro.
we don't know if 8-year-old Shanks is
Yeah,
equal
we
to
don't know.
3 times Luffy. You never know. He was trained under Roger, man.
Trained under Roger, but nah.
Yeah, remember what happened when 2 years of training from Rayleigh did for Luffy? Remember that?
Oh, literally, he was able to take down Yonko commanders, and
Yeah.
he was
Oh, yeah.
able,
He went
was able
from
to
getting
20v1
bitched.
hold
He
Yonko.
went from getting
Shanks was fighting
bitched
against
to
Whitebeard?
taking on
Okay, for sure.
a warlord and billion-dollar berries. I'm just saying. And that's all Rayleigh's doing. So
Okay, hold on, Ben. Let me holler at you real quick. So if that's the case with Shanks, what about Buggy? That's what I thought, bro. Don't ever talk.
No, hear me out.
That's what I thought, bro.
Oda even stated that-
Buggy's under Roger's training.
Dude,
I don't want to
Oda
hear it.
literally stated if Buggy wasn't fucking lazy, he'd be top of the first too. What do you mean?
Bro, he's still
Yeah,
top tier,
it
bro.
was-
You
it
saw
was
when Mihawk
confirmed.
tried to
Wait.
cut him. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Dio, you're losing the argument too because Gecko Moria. There's my
That's
argument.
more a clash with fucking Kaido.
A man who gets lazy. He clashed with motherfucking Kaido. He
And Kaido was
is
struggling.
considered
I'm not even
a
arguing with
rival.
nobody.
No,
You just
no,
talking
no,
the
no.
loudest.
He's considered a rival to Kaido, and then the man got, by his own admission, got fucking lazy. So don't give me
The
this
drunk
Buggy
old
shit.
people do
Buggy
this,
got
our
lazy
arguments
too.
over.
I'm with Band on this one. Buggy.
Hell yeah.
So we're seeing it. Shanks didn't get lazy. Buggy did. Moria got lazy. Luffy didn't. I mean, it's just, it is what it is.
Yep.
Gecko Moria
Okay, yep,
should be
that's
Yonko
all.
level. He's got the
And guess
devil
what?
fruit. He's got the hockey. Gecko Moria should be Doflamingo or above level. But he got fat and lazy after suffering a defeat.
Yeah.
He didn't pick himself up after dying, after losing. See, and once again, it's actually understandable. It is an understandable trait when these characters, when they lose and they lose big, they're not willing to take the gamble again. Crocodile is a perfect example. The best One Piece villain ever wasn't willing to put himself in the crosshairs again because he lost his crew, obviously, lost his pride, lost a lot, his arrogance, he lost a lot of things. And we saw that actually, by the way, Caden, the reason that Luffy didn't fall into that despair, Jinbei. Luffy literally suffered the exact same thing that Gecko Moria and Crocodile and Buggy, they all suffered.
Yep.
And Jinbei was there to pull him out of it. Without Jinbei, Luffy was going to tear his own arms. Luffy was about to basically commit suicide.
And he was going to get fat too.
Without Jinbei literally grabbing him, throwing him down and saying, "Fuck off, asshole." You know, without Jinbei there, Luffy doesn't become post-time skip Luffy. Jinbei is much more instrumental than Sanji ever will be because of that fucking moment. Jinbei is actually the most important member of the crew when you consider it because he's the one. Nobody else, he's the one to pull Luffy from becoming Gecko Moria. Literally, remember when Oda drew the if things go right, if things go wrong timeline? Without Jinbei there, that's Luffy. Luffy without Jinbei doesn't become Garp. He becomes the loser. It's 100%.
Damn. Couldn't have said it better myself.
And if Nami's not there, and if Nami's not there, they don't make it out the east.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He said that's what Luffy looks like after just Jinbei. Oda said when everything goes wrong. This man said that means Jinbei.
But all right, come on, guys, you're splitting hairs here. I'm saying that up until that point.
Oh, we splitting hairs.
You're splitting hairs. No, you're 100%. I'm saying, all right, take Jinbei out of the equation. How the fuck does Luffy not become Gecko Moria after what happened at the archipelago? How?
Bro, you're acting like Luffy doesn't have Zoro and Sanji right by him, as if he's
No,
gonna
he
become
doesn't.
Gecko Moria
He doesn't. Kuma took them away. That's the point. He doesn't realize. He just lost his brother. Marineford happened. Whitebeard's dead. Ace is dead. The man is literally headbutting trees trying to kill himself. He's literally trying to commit suicide, and Jinbei steps in and stops him.
Oh, you're talking about
what the fuck?
Oh,
what do you want Zoro and Sanji to do while Sanji's being traced by transvestites and Zoro is begging Mihawk to make him better? What do you want the wings of the Pirate King? What do you want them to do when they're half a world away? You know who made him realize he still had Zoro and Sanji? Jinbei. So there you go, man. I'm just saying.
We know you saying, you loud as hell. We know you saying.
Yeah, you guys being ridiculous.
I believe him. I prove him.
Let's see. Caden. Oh, I gotta catch up with the chat. Caden said if it did not happen, Garp could have come and left that island still on top. 100%.
Reading Caden's comments. It's just
Garp was 1v6 and was still beating them. Yeah, that's my point. Garp is that guy. People gotta put. I've been putting respect on Garp for 12 fucking years. Everyone hating on Garp. I've been putting respect. I actually messaged King of Lightning years ago and said, "You gotta stop the Garp hate, man."
King of Lightning's fucking stupid, bro. I remember when they brought up the Marine. He's fucking dumb, bro. I remember when they brought up the Marineford thing, when Roger was like, "You and I almost killed each other multiple times." He compared that to Luffy and Smoke. I damn near
Yeah, yeah. A
unsubscribed,
lot
bro.
of,
I was like,
but to
"What
be
the
fair,
fuck is
that's
this
not
bro
just
talking
King.
about?"
That's not just Cole. A lot of people did that shit. And
No, but his was. Here's the thing about Cole though. Cole used to be somewhat okay, but then his tier 3 subs, they're fucking Neanderthals, bro. My
oh,
God,
they are. Yeah, yeah.
his tier 3 subs are straight
Realist
Neanderthals,
Fidel
man.
said, "Do you want me to tell you the rankings of the poll?" 100% I do. 100% I do. I want to know
Wait,
the
wait,
rankings because I know I'm
what
gonna
poll
hate
is
them. I
this?
know I'm gonna hate them.
Wait,
King
what poll
said,
is this?
Record of Ragnarok rounds, the official poll.
Oh, ranking? Dude, it's gonna be round 7 highest fucking is trash,
I
bro.
know. I'm gonna hate my life.
Fuck round 7. Fuck round
Until
9
he
too. Round
got
9 was not
stabbed,
good
and
either.
even after he was still dodging them, yep. Ken said, if Kaido and Luffy ran it back right now at 100%, Kaido wins that. High diff. Yeah. I think most people who understand how the fight went knows that right now, Gear 5th and everything, it doesn't matter. Kaido would win at 100%. If they 1v1'd in a closed dome, Kaido's going to beat Luffy.
I'd argue it's a low diff. I'd argue it's low diff.
What the hell? Get out of here, bro. Low diff?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No way.
If it's a clean 1v1,
Yeah.
we've seen it before that Luffy he's struggling against fucking Lucci to stay in Gear 5th.
Bro, he was playing around with Lucci. What are you talking
Yeah, but he could only stay in Gear 5th for like fucking 5 minutes. Fucking he did the same shit with fucking Kizaru. So if they had a clean 1v1, we all know that Kaido can fight for fucking weeks.
Yeah,
If
we saw
the moment fucking Luffy runs out of Gear 5th, Kaido can kill him. No problem.
I'm gonna
He just literally has to take it.
I'm not gonna say low diff. I'm gonna say mid diff.
No, low diff is crazy because low diff is like that's like tiers apart. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, once
Well,
again,
you gotta
hold
remember
on,
right now-
Dio,
I think right now it's
hold
still
on.
in the
You
top
need to
six.
remember
Your
you
guys
guys are
once
looking
again,
at the fight, right?
No,
But hear me out. What you guys are looking at, when you imagine Kaido versus Luffy, you're going off what you saw in the manga. But don't forget that Kaido had already fought like 20 fucking people before he fought.
Trust me, I remember, bro. I'm the one who was saying it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm saying
good.
it's
Deal,
not low diff.
ban.
Low diff.
Hold on, guys. Your guys' issue with the whole mid diff, low diff thing is you guys have, once again, I've argued this many times on stream. You guys know this. 2 different scales. Some people think that 0 to 5 means nothing. 5 is a fail. Like 5 out of 10 is a shit manga, and then 10 out of 10 is perfect. But 0 to 5 means nothing. So you guys have to recognize your scale. Like Dio was just mentioning, he goes, low diff is fucking tiers below. Ban probably, just for an argument's sake, Dio, Ban probably doesn't see it in the same light that you're seeing. So you guys need to agree on a spectrum before you start making the argument. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think like S tier is up here and C tier is down here, Ban might be seeing it as A and B tier. It might be a totally different spectrum. That's all I'm saying.
I'll make it very clear. I believe that Garp would have a better time against fucking Kaido than Gear 5 Luffy.
Garp right now, no.
Yeah,
but Garp, he beats Kaido. Prime Garp beats
Garp
Kaido. Yeah,
still beats
right now, Garp.
In my opinion, Garp still beats Luffy. So.
Not right now, no.
I can't comment on that.
A fully healed in a dome 1v1. You know what Toon Force is gonna do? Garp's gonna laugh and then still smack this bitches with better Conqueror's Haki. If you don't think Garp has better Conqueror's Haki than Luffy at this point, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but if you think that Luffy's Gear 5 can also punch with Bajrang gun, you need to stop, bro.
I'm not saying it's a definite. I'm saying that if I were to I am a betting man, I would put my money on Garp. With no interruptions, no bullshit. As Bam pointed out, Gear 5th, Luffy fucks around, by the way. We saw this in Egghead. We saw this. He fucks around because he's I'm a Looney Tune now. He screws around. Garp can tank everything that Luffy can do. We know that too. And then when Gear 5th runs out, Garp's still standing. So I'm just arguing the fact that then Garp picks him up and goes, "Hey, you shitty brat." Slam. You know, no, Garp is still. I mean, if Luffy wins, fine, but Luffy ain't winning without using everything in his arsenal to beat Garp.
Like, if it weren't for fucking...
But here's the thing I'm not getting though. So you holding Garp to that high regard, but Rayleigh himself, and mind you, this is Rayleigh's own words. He said that, yeah, luckily Blackbeard ran off because of my reputation.
Hold
but
on.
if I fought him 1v1,
I can argue
I don't
that.
think I'm gonna win. That's Rayleigh's own words.
I can beat that 100% for about 3 reasons. Number 1, Rayleigh has admitted he was retired for the last 3 decades. He hasn't been working out. Garp has been an active vice admiral for all the time that Rayleigh was retired and sleeping on the beach.
He's still been hitting the
and he's still been chasing pirates. By his own admission, he's still been chasing pirates. Garp has... So this whole old guard thing is ridiculous because Sengoku, Garp, Rayleigh, Whitebeard. Everyone says they're in the same tier. No, they're not. Whitebeard was dying. Rayleigh hadn't been active in 30 years. Sengoku and Garp had been active members of the Marines at their level chasing pirates for all that time. They have lost strength, but not to the level. When people do the Garp-Rayleigh comparison, I'm like, you're fucking a moron because Rayleigh himself scared away Blackbeard with his Conqueror's Hockey alone, and he said, yeah, and by the way, in that same panel, Shockey looked at him but didn't say anything. We have literally a panel of Shockey going like, you sure about that? Like,
yeah, but the Conquerors,
first of all, Rayleigh still said, he said, I might not be able to
it's the yapping. Because first of all, the Conquerors Hockey didn't scare away Blackbeard. They said, it's Silver King Rayleigh. It's the reputation. The fact that they know.
No, Rayleigh said it was his reputation. Rayleigh said it was his reputation. That Conqueror's Hockey flash fucking scared the shit out of Blackbeard.
So you don't trust Rayleigh's word, but you trust for sure.
No, I'm trusting Rayleigh's word. I agree that Rayleigh, out of shape, by his own admission, Rayleigh is out of shape.
And let me be real clear.
80 years old, and he said, listen, I don't think I could have taken Blackbeard. Shockey disagreed, but he's like, no, it's not a guarantee I could have taken that kid down. All right, fair enough, and I'm fully agreeing with that. What I'm saying is that Garp is not out of shape. He's weaker because he's older, but he's not out of shape.
Yeah,
this
but Garp
is the problem with
not fighting top tier pirates. He got hit by Axehand Morgan. We gonna talk about that? No, we won't, because obviously it's gonna sound bad.
Garp was asleep
against top tiers like he was back in his prime.
He was asleep.
He fights pirates.
He literally was asleep and didn't care.
Bro, he's not. Aokiji was the first top tier he fought in how long? Sengoku didn't even let him touch a Kainu back in the day.
And guess what? He nearly killed him. If that's
he didn't even touch a Kainu. How are you going to determine he nearly killed him?
No, he nearly killed
and a Kainu literally.
A Kainu is a loser, man. Stop.
Kainu, Whitebeard. I don't even argue with these motherfuckers. I swear to God.
Are you? Wait, deal. I just have to ask.
No. This is Griever. You're the type that will see Ben Beckman make Kizaru freeze. Then the next panel, when Kizaru moves anyway, and Ben Beckman goes, damn. You just ignore that part. You only remember the Ben Beckman part. That's the thing about Yonko fanboys, bro. I noticed that when I talk about admirals, I give both sides
You literally gave up being an admiral fanboy the moment you had Wi-Fi hockey. Wi-Fi hockey, bitch.
Pay attention to one side,
Fuck off
bro.
with your admiral agenda. Listen, I am fully on board with the fact that admirals can contend with Yonkos. I've never been a Yonko fanboy, so stop the slander first and foremost. I've always been of the opinion that Akainu, Kizaru, the original admirals, the original OG admirals can definitely fight against current Yonko. 100% they could have. But I'm saying that Green Bull's shit. Fujitora can't fight any of them 1v1 and win.
We're not talking about new admirals. We're talking about the OG right now.
OG admirals, give them a fight, but I don't actually see any of them winning. That doesn't take them down. That means a 51-49, my man. It does not mean that admirals are weak. It just means that I don't see Whitebeard 1v1 losing to any of them. I don't have evidence of that.
Right, you say that, but then Band is going, Garp would have killed him right then and there as if it's some low diff. Get out of here, bro. It ain't no low diff.
I didn't say, whoa, hold on.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Band. Band's out here saying that Garp's going to confirm kill him. First of all, Akainu can't even go all out because it's on his own base. They found an abandoned island.
By that
and
logic, Garp
after
can't go out on his own base. Shut up.
What the hell are you talking about, bro? It's the own base. If he destroys it, he's fucked.
Yeah, and Garp could destroy it too.
Him.
By your logic, Akainu could destroy it, but so could Garp. So, where's the Galaxy Fist can't destroy Marineford?
Yeah, that's why Sengoku didn't let Garp fight either. He stopped him.
Man, fuck Sengoku.
Facts. But also, Sengoku stopped Garp.
The reason he did that was literally, I love that meme panel where it's like, I saw the future where you kill Akainu, and I'm like, no, I gotta stop this shit.
Cap.
Dude, no, I'm arguing that fucking Garp, if he really wanted to, he would have killed fucking Akainu. He can kill all the admirals. He can go mid-diff against all the fucking Yonkos if he really wanted to. Garp is that guy. You just don't want to believe it.
Garp is that guy.
That's a mid-diff against the Yonkos. What the hell's that gap, bro?
Dude, Roger, you have to remember, Roger and Whitebeard were a different breed. They're above Yonko level. When you accept that they're above Yonko, Rock's there too. Rock's, Whitebeard,
Rock's is top one.
They are above the Yonko level that the power scaling community has established. When you accept that Roger and Garp are on that same level, then you understand why even a weakened Garp can take down Big Mom, Kaido, any of them. Garp versus Big Mom, he wins. Garp versus Kaido, he wins. I'm sorry. Garp, old Garp, beats the Yonkos. Shanks is the only one who might be able to actually defeat Garp.
Wait, you talking about Prime Garp or are you talking about old Garp? Prime Garp or old Garp?
Both.
Prime Garp definitely wins.
Yeah, but what about old Garp? You saying he beats all the Yonko?
Hell yeah.
Including Kaido?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Brother.
See,
against Kaido?
That's
against
fine.
Kaido.
Though I will admit that's
against
a
Kaido.
50-50.
Big Mom, okay, that's fine.
I will say that's a 50-50 fight. It's tough. It's high fucking diff. But
look how strong Rayleigh is even in his old age, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Clears.
Yeah,
oh,
a man who's been out of training for 30 years, Garp was stronger than him in his heyday, and Garp never stopped training. So Garp is actually leagues above Rayleigh, realistically, because these two, Garp was always better. In their prime, Garp was a tier above Rayleigh. Garp continued training. Rayleigh took a vacation.
Yep.
So Rayleigh has fallen. Garp has not. Like, Garp is the dude, man. I don't get why it's so hard to understand that Garp is that guy. He literally walked into Hajinosu and fucking said, "Wah, I'm just gonna fuck around." And then he bitch slapped Kuzan into the ground multiple times. The guy who literally, while drunk, said, "Fuck Blackbeard Pirates," and literally took out all the Titanic captains in one blow.
Yeah, because we expected that. But I'm saying Kaido would do the exact same thing. So when old Garp beats Kaido, that shit is fucking sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't, because Kuzan literally destroyed the Blackbeard Pirates in one swell move. Garp destroyed Kuzan, and now when I say Garp beats Kaido, you're saying that's crazy.
You say he destroyed Kuzan. Where was that at?
Dude, he speed blitzed the shoulder tackle.
Grabbed him and threw him into the center of the earth.
So Kuzan fellas got knocked out. That's what you're saying? What happened the rest of that fight?
He threw him into the earth. Miles deep.
Dude, if Shiryu literally did not stab Garp, Garp would have actually, soloed majority of fucking Blackbeard's crew.
Yeah, but this guy's saying destroy. So here's the thing. That's why I don't get these arguments. Because you say, okay, he got driven into the earth. Luffy's done that with characters. Everyone's done that shit. But
You
when you
didn't
say
get to an admiral.
destroyed, When you say destroyed, that means
Who did
Kuzan
Luffy
got
do
knocked out
that
after
to?
one.
Who did Luffy do that
Okay,
to?
Bruno? Like,
Luffy's done it.
Yeah,
to
you're
Luffy's
talking
done it to
shit
Kaido.
to
Luffy's
your
done it to how many
characters.
characters?
You have an admiral.
fucking
I'm sorry,
Bellamy?
man. You're losing your argument because we're talking
No,
an
I'm
admiral.
not. You're just the loudest yapper, bro. This man said. The man said, when did Luffy drive people into the ground?
Yeah,
Doflamingo,
he drove fodder
Kaido,
into the ground. Your
all those
argument
people,
is
bro.
blue or no?
I don't know how y'all motherfuckers even read One Piece. I fucking looked at the manga. That shit. There's so much on the page.
Oh my God, Fuse is here. Hi, Fuse.
I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Dude, I will admit I have not been paying attention. So
we've been arguing, man.
I've been
I was
reading
gonna
up.
shut up
I'm
early.
trying to make my NFL picks, and I've been reading up on who's injured. Honestly, so I'm done. Oh, hey, Fuse, how you doing, man?
Good.
All right, really quick before we get into more shit because we're gonna keep arguing. Let's see. Caden says when Shanks pulled up to Marineford, everybody backed down and kind of stopped taking shit when he saw Shanks. That is true, and it's a good argument. Akainu was ready to fight Blackbeard, but bitched out when Shanks called out everybody. We didn't actually see Akainu ready to fight Blackbeard, honestly. So I don't know. We didn't actually see a lot of Akainu after the whole Kobe thing. That's only because the rest of his crew wasn't in the immediate vicinity. Luffy was there at the time. But my argument is that once again, the rest of Gekko Moria's crew wasn't there at the time because they were dead because Kaido killed them. So once again, the fact that Kuma sent them away and Luffy was weak, which he admitted, the fact that Jinbei was there. I mean, the argument, once again, the Killing Joke always says it only takes one bad day to make a man from Batman into the Joker. It takes one bad day. So, Luffy could have easily become a Moria if Jinbei wasn't there. And if you argue that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If Sanji and Zoro, Nami, etc. was there, they would have done the same to Jinbei. Yes, but the point is they weren't there. That's the point. Yes, if your mom and dad are there to hold your hand your entire adult life, you're probably not going to fuck up either, you know? But, you know, you're not going to take off the condom and fuck the weird prostitute, you know? Like, you're not going to do that shit if your mommy's holding your hand. But
What is bro yapping
if Sanji,
What
Zoro,
is
Nami,
bro
if the
yapping
whole
about?
crew is if the whole crew is there, of course you're not going to fuck up. But the point is the crew is not there. My man, if the crew ain't there, that's the point. That's what makes Jinbei's position solidified.
Where did
You
the
lost me a
prostitute
little
even
bit.
come
Big
from,
Mom,
dog?
if she 1v1 Kid or lost, she would have beat them. I
I
mean,
swear
yeah.
to God, bro, you space out while listening to the Griever for half a second. You're
Where did the
going.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Garp was betting Aokiji without Haki in some of the fight. I mean, yeah. Once again, Garp is that guy. Realism Mandel said, Jack versus Herc is number 1. Excellent. Hades versus Quinn is number 2. That is the worst abomination I've ever heard of.
No way, bro.
Kojiro versus Poseidon is 3rd. No. Buddha versus Zero is 4th. Are you kidding me?
Not
Beelzebub versus Tesla is 5th. What is wrong with these people?
Wait,
Adam
what is
versus
this
Zeus is
list?
6th. Adam versus Zeus is 6th. What the fuck?
Adam versus Zeus is
Ryan
the one of the
versus
best
Shiva
fights.
is 7th.
Adam versus Zeus should be top 3 matches.
Thor
Yeah.
versus Lubu is 8th, and meanwhile it should be top 5. What the fuck? God
First
damn.
of all,
I hate
round
it.
7 is at the bottom. Round 9 is second bottom. Round 6
Yeah.
is third bottom, dog.
This is an awful list.
What?
Caden said
What?
Boruto's new Rasengan uses the planet's rotation to constantly damage.
Bro,
and
nobody
make
cares about
them
Boruto. Don't even mention it,
deoriented
bro.
until the planet stops rotating. They die, or Boruto release them from it.
Oh, that is
That is-
peak Kishimoto bullshit. No
That
way,
is so
bro.
stupid. By
Yeah.
That is peak
that-
Kishimoto.
by that logic, Whitebeard could not go all out because he would have killed his sons. I mean, that's
No.
my point too. Is that everybody's holding back in Marineford because they're gonna damage their allies. You know. And anyway, we're caught up with the chat, so yeah.
Oh wait, is Griever, you streaming right now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering like, what the fuck are you getting all this dumbass shit from?
No, I'm reading I had to catch up with the live chat, and as I said, I was looking at this statistics to make my NFL picks. That's why I missed when you joined. But yeah, hi Fuse, how you doing, man?
Bro, I've been reading some dumb fun manhwa. I've been reading Lookism and Viral Hit. That shit is so fucking bad in a good way. It's great.
Oh, really? Lukeism is actually on my list. That's one that's actually on my list because it's quite popular if I understand correctly.
I enjoy it. It's pretty good. It's just like more of fucking people fighting each other for no reason. It's great.
If my niece were here, he'd probably talk to you about it. So, like, he's reading it.
I was thinking about like my top 10 manga earlier for some reason. I just remembered like, holy fuck, I really read the best manga of all time, and it was Usagi, and it still hasn't been topped.
I've heard that. I mean, I've read about 40 chapters of Usagi, and I can see why it's a good manga. I haven't gotten to greatness yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I might get there, but it's doubtful it's going to top. It could reach my top 10.
Well,
though.
Also for like sports, like manga or anime, I found my new top number one.
What's that?
Because it used to be, I think it was Haikyuu, but now I read Aoashi. That shit is so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I remember I watched because the anime came out apparently, and I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks like the most generic fucking sports manga of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started reading it because I'm like, all right, reading it will be faster than watching it. Let's see. And I was like, oh no, this is actually pretty good.
There you go.
It's a lot less like tropey than I thought it would be.
Fair enough. Caden said we can agree that the Cowboys suck. No, we can't. And and that the 49ers are going to make it to the Super Bowl. The 49ers are shitting the bed. So the Cowboys win 2 in a row. The 49ers lose 2 in a row. And you got that kind of idea? I mean,
Cowboys will choke.
I mean, we always choke, but so do the 49ers. So, I mean, we haven't seen the 49ers do anything since the 80s. At least the Cowboys were the 90s. So, actually, we have a better track record. Less years in between. Realist Mandel said also the round 5 and 2 was very close in terms of people who voted in the polls. Well, the people in the polls are morons. Caden said Adam lost a plot. Okay. Hades lost the plot, and so did King Leonidas. He also lost the plot. No, they didn't. Hades could have won. The plot. All right. Do I have to re-explain this again?
Leonidas lost because the authors lost their touch.
The reason why
that round was trash
lost is the plot because the author could not have all the other Greek gods die other than Zeus. No. All right. Once again, narratively, when you do a tournament manga, and I've explained this multiple times. For example, the fact that Leonidas just lost means that the humans have to win the next round. Because if they don't win the next round, it's guaranteed they win round 11. So there's no reason to read or watch round 11 if the gods win. Because the gods are not going to win 4 in a row. This is the problem with tournament manga. Narratively speaking, you have to play it in this 1v1, 1v2, 2v1 structure. If you don't do that, you obviously have winners based. You can't just win. So Adam was fine because we were back in the first stages. Adam lost. It's okay. It didn't mean that the humans had to win. The gods could have won 3. And Adam versus Zeus was a great fight. So that one doesn't make sense. Also, Hades losing, actually, plot-wise, makes no sense because had you had Hades win, it would have made more sense that Beelzebub won.
Hades lost to Keen, right?
Yeah, he lost to that fucking loser.
That's the best part about it, because, like, Hades lost to the second best character in the series. Jutsu. So, to be honest, it's fine.
Hades lost. Well, Hades lost because China bought out the manga.
Keen is the GOAT. I don't want to hear it,
bro.
He is
No,
he's
spit
top
hi.
three.
bubbles
He's
down.
right below Buddha.
I'm Qin, the Chinese emperor. By the way, I take in all the pain that I deliver, except for the killing blows that I deliver to Hades, so I don't die. And by the way, I have water bubble jutsu that no god can see because reasons. I have superpowers that no other human has ever had, and yeah, okay.
Hey, stay mad. All hail Xi Jinping. Glory to the Emperor of
No,
China.
it was the piss poor writing.
Oh, bro. Like,
I thought Hades got done the worst too. He didn't, bro. Leonidas got done even
All
worse.
the Greek
bro.
gods got
Disgusting.
done dirty as fuck, bro.
No, Leonidas got done disgusting, bro.
I didn't even.
Yeah, Leonidas got worse.
I didn't even
Leonidas
read
is
the last
garbage,
fight.
bro. He's trash.
Hades,
I read-
at least Hades was showcased for like 3 rounds as being the top, being a badass, being stronger than Zeus, all this shit. Then he fodderized in the round. Leonidas shows up. We expect him to be Zeus Odin level. And he just... At this point, I expect Odin to get destroyed. Because...
Leonidas is also garbage because he was shitting on Apollo, and Apollo's a good god. So what was he exactly shitting on? They didn't explain it at all.
I hated
Exactly.
his character, and as soon as I saw his backstory, I stopped reading that fight.
Yeah.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? In the blurb for the next chapter, does the beef between Leonidas and Apollo, the truth is gonna be revealed. So I think Loki might have been shape shifting into Apollo and doing some shit because they said the real beef is gonna be explained after the fight. So I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Realist
I
Medell
don't care
says,
anymore.
I view the 9th round as getting the Greeks out of the way. I mean, maybe. Caden said, because one clean hit from King Leonidas almost killed Apollo. King Leonidas honestly should have just hit Apollo while he was down and guaranteed the win for himself. He tried, and once again, I hate that ending. Because the whole idea, the whole plan was, we think he's going to actually break through our shield. We'll take the hit, then we'll slam him, and then for then to not work, like, it makes Leonidas look like some shitty-ass big... I just need to hit him really hard, blah. It makes him look like some douchebag from fucking Arkansas.
Shout out to Apollo too, because he was actually an interesting fighter compared to Hades, who's a fucking
and Apollo would have
dumbass
been
brute.
done better had he been showcased in a better fight.
I think Apollo got all the justice. Leonidas got hoed. Leonidas got fucking done.
Yeah,
horrible.
but as a result, I hate round 9. Where
Yeah, round 9 is garbage. Round 9 is like a worse version of round 7, and it's short too. Like nothing happened.
Which
So
one was round 7 again?
Fin Shi Peng, bro.
Oh, no, that shit was peak.
Of course, bro, because you're a sellout. You sold yourself. Bro.
Grand champ, I fucking love China, baby.
We know Fuse be hanging out in Chinatown. We know what it is.
Go King, China, bro. Top 2 in the verse. I love it. I love that chapter just because of who won.
Bro, you know how many Chinese sellout memes came out when that chapter dropped, bro? It was crazy, bro.
If there are any American Keen fans, I am one of them.
Bro,
I
I
am
opened up
the
the
only
Reddit,
American.
it was all John Cena memes, bro. It's crazy.
It's fucking awesome. I like Hades too, but hey.
No, Hades was cool, but like they hyped him up too much, and he did nothing, bro. He did
They
bread
hyped
on
him up
himself.
way too much.
He hit menopause, bro. I never seen menopause be a final move.
God, every Greek god took an L except for Apollo. But like the top 3, all the brothers, they just fucking
Nah,
lost.
Zeus.
Oh no, wait, Zeus won, right?
Zeus
Yeah,
won.
Zeus beat Adam.
Here's the thing: Zeus was cool, right? And then Heracles is cool, and then Hades did nothing. Poseidon was all right, and then like Apollo's cool, but like they did Leonidas dirty, so it is what it is.
Caden says,
Here's the thing, though, I'm scared 'cause,
Adam,
like-
Buddha, Tesla, Heracles, Jack the Ripper as the 5 best characters. I mean, Adam and Heracles, Jack the Ripper, definitely on the list. I don't know about the other 2.
Dude, I thought the Beelzebub fight went for way too fucking long.
It did. Caden
I
said, no, Beelzebub's backstory being 108 pages versus
That's-
Jack was
that's
No,
what
that was
26.
crazy. That
I'm
was
including
absolutely
that.
not necessary at all, bro.
Backstory is a part of the fight when I'm talking about this. That's included.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Too
Like,
long, bro.
did you ever see the list, Fuse? Like, Beelzebub got 108 pages of backstory, while Jack the Ripper got 41.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Also,
and
bro-
Jack the Ripper's still a better character, for fuck's
Beelzebub
sake.
was not that fucking cool, guys.
Bro, and they gave, you know what's crazy? They give Beelzebub a cool power, and they fumbled it, dog. Like, the second half of that fight, they do nothing with it.
Kane said the first Emperor is overrated. Tesla better than him all day. I mean, yeah, Tesla is better.
I don't even
Realist
remember
said
Tesla's backstory.
If they wanted a fighter,
It was a good
once again,
backstory.
they shortened it because
I
of
don't
Beelzebub.
fucking remember it. All I remember is seeing Beelzebub's face like fuck.
Yeah, if they wanted a fighter
Tesla's
who hated Apollo,
backstory
they
was
should have
good, though.
chosen
It was
Achilles.
good.
Caden said basically King Leonidas hated the image that he had of Apollo because of the apostates. He didn't know the real Apollo, so when he did get respect for the real Apollo, not the fake Apollo he had in his head, I honestly believe that the author could not come up with a good story for Apollo and King Leonidas. That's why he did what he did, because with the other fights, he asked Laura and backstory to them. King Leonidas basically had the history of him. Yeah, so it sounds like round 9 is a throwaway round because, I mean, once again, the authors...
Yeah, but if it's a throwaway round, do it with Okita. Fuck Okita,
Yeah,
bro.
the
use
throwaway
Okita,
round.
dog.
Make it a job. Like make someone
Yeah.
get absolutely.
I've been asking for
fucking
that for so
blasted.
long. We haven't had one since round 1. Everyone shits on round 1, but round 1 was good because it was a mid-diff fight.
Yeah, we need a job.
You know,
Bro, we need
Lubu,
Okita. We need
Lubu
Okita
had
to get
powerful
locked.
attacks. He showed up against a god, and the god was like, oh my god, I can finally fucking fight. And he fought, and he fucking mid-diffed. But he was happy for the first time in his life that he mid-diffed. Like, he didn't low-diff. And he was happy. And then-
I need Loki to
good.
job Okita, bro.
No, see,
Here's the
I
thing,
need
though.
Okita
I think
to kill
Okita's
that
gonna
fucking
do-
son of a bitch.
I know Okita's gonna go next, bro. They're gonna give the
That's,
Nippon the W,
that's the
bro.
cool thing about the early rounds is because like after the first round 1 and round 2, round 3 with Kojiro actually winning was fucking crazy, and now it's just like it's not
No,
the
but
same
also
anymore
the,
after that first win.
The artwork also went down too. The artwork used to be so
Yeah.
good back in the
Well,
day.
no,
The choreography
it
was
peaked
crazy.
at round 4 because Heracles could have attacked and killed Jack. He chose to hug him instead. So, up until round 4, we had Thor mid-diffing, but respecting Lubu. Great storytelling. Then we had the Adam Zeus stuff. Peak shit. Then we had, as few said, Sasuke versus Poseidon, where it was like, oh my god, the fact that he drawn out that win, it was crazy. And then in the 4th round, we have the nuttiness of all that with great storytelling and all that stuff. And Heracles could have killed Jack at the end and chose not to. It was like, oh my god, this story is deep. It's got beats. And then after that, it just, yeah.
Well, round 5 had a good second half, but the first half was terrible. Like, it's bad to sit through.
Yeah.
Was that just the Indian god Shiva and the other guy fighting? Actually,
Well,
kinda-
it was that,
All
but then
it proved-
it got
all it
broken up
proved
by the backstage
Was
stuff.
then if Shiva was to go up against Adam, he would have fucking died. That's all that
honestly,
proved.
I like Shiva's backstory more than the fight. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Well, that's because
Yeah, the
Shiva's a
backstory
good
was
Shiva's
good.
a good character.
But the fight was kind of just. I mean, it was just guys
So was
punching each
Raiden's,
other.
actually. Raiden's backstory wasn't bad.
Raiden's backstory is good, but Shiva's a good character. He's a good
Yeah, I
god.
just don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about
like
Raiden,
both. But what I like about that is the parallels that Zeus and Shiva, who both hated humanity after winning but getting their ass kicked, both have now a new respect for humanity.
Yeah.
So the
Also,
ones-
our
and Thor just wants Lubu back. He wants to go round 2. He's like, yeah, I won, but I want to fight that motherfucker again because that was the best fight I've had in centuries. Like, I want to fight this motherfucker. So the fact that I liked about the theme of Record of Ragnarok was, no matter who wins, they're still like, shit, I'm upset that it's over, you know, and they gain respect. After that, after round 5, there's none of that. Round 6 should have ended with Buddha dog walking Zero Fuku and Zero being freed. The whole
fair, that's God
Beelzebub
versus God.
shit was bullshit. And where did it go? It went nowhere. Because
Dude,
we have
that science shit is so useless, bro. They didn't talk about it
and then
whatsoever.
halfway through round 7, where was the whole mad scientist shit? 108 chapters of backstory. None of the Mayuri Kuratsuchi shit. Nothing tells us that this man is a mad scientist. We get it from the present day, but nothing from 108 pages of backstory.
Dude, I knew these authors didn't know what they were doing because when Hades came in with the eye patch and that shit was just a fashion statement, I was like, come on, bro. Why doesn't he have an eye power, dog?
No, I'm sick of the eye powers.
No, bro. Okay, bro. Chin had the blindfold. He had the eye patch, bro. I was like, give me some dope shit. Instead, they just made him a physical fighter. I said, oh, fuck this shit, bro.
No, I'm done with the eye powers, bro. I'm good.
I was done with it, but I was hoping round 7 would have ended it, bro. But it didn't. Plus, the manga don't even like using powers. This is the only manga I read that you have gods and they don't actually have any powers. Like, they just fist fight.
Where they have a bunch of like historic figures and then they just like throw in Mike Tyson as the
Mike Tyson would be whooping ass. Bro, did you see the video of Mike Tyson dancing in the Bumblebee costume?
You know, instead of Raiden, we should have just had him fucking two arms versus 4 arms against Shiva, just Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson would have whooped Shiva's ass, bro. You can't put him against Shiva, bro. He would have whooped that ass.
No, but to be fair, it fucking worked in the first couple of rounds, right? Because we introduced, okay, Thor is this badass. He's Thor, the Thunder God. We introduced Lu Bu, and they say, nay, all the stories about him are false, and like the myth is true, and he could split the skies and all the shit. It was like, okay, so we're gonna hype up the humans. All right, and he still loses. It's like, all right, then we introduce Adam, which once again there's no real stories about. So it's like the eyes of the Lord. That worked. Sasuke, it all worked. Like, it was working for a while, and then when they stopped giving powers, like, I've noticed that. Like, what my biggest complaint about round 9 is like, what was King Leonidas' power?
He had nothing,
because
bro. He had
had
nothing.
Sky Eater for Lu Bu.
We
had Eyes of the
He was
Lord.
a G.I. Joe American.
Like,
G.I. Joe.
He's an American, bro.
All the human fighters you go down, they had a specialty. Leonidas was just, I'm here. That's it.
True.
And if he was Escanor, Seven of Sin style, and be like, I am him, I'd be like, alright, let's go. Like, he's like, I don't have any special powers, I'm just that good. I'd be like, fuck yeah, fuck Apollo up. But he didn't. And then he lost. It was like, this is the dude we've been hyping up since chapter 2. 4 years of my life, we've been hyping this guy up. And this? Really?
Leonidas should have gone against Odin as the last one, bro. Now it's going to be Nostradamus shaking his bussy on Odin.
Now it's going to be this femboy bullshit. And I'm
He's going to shake his bussy on Odin, bro. I don't want to see that, dog. Come on. I just want to, bro, all I care about now is I just want to see Anubis and Susanoo's designs, and then I'm dropping the manga, bro. I don't got time to read after that. Oh, Rasputin. I want to see what Rasputin looks like. Then I'm dropping the manga because they fell off, bro. They ain't make a hit.
Caden said, and nothing else expanded, unlike Tesla or Lu Bu. I don't know what that means. Realist Mandel said they should have made Leonidas related to Heracles in the myth. Yeah. Something to give us some credence, at the very least. Since they're going to fuck with Heracles' backstory anyways, they might as well screw with Leonidas' too. Realist said, due to Leonidas being a part of the Ejad dynasty, which was claimed to descend from Heracles. There you go. Kane said, to be fair, Thor had to pull out his strongest attack to beat Lu Bu. That's the point I'm trying to make. If he would have dodged the one attack, the fight would have lasted longer. But that's warriors. They want to clash, right? Like, that's the point. Kane said the narrator even stated that within Thor and Lu Bu's minds, they were the same race. They would have been rivals and maybe best friends. That's why Lu Bu is sad, Thor is sad at the end. And they play that Lion King fucking OST in the anime. Because regardless of what people think of season 1 of the anime, that was done so well with that OST with Brunhilde talking over, narrating, and Lu Bu just looking up to the sky like, that was the greatest fight of my life, and I'm not going to be able to fight him again. Fuck. You know? So, Kane said, the answer, you're telling that Hades soloed the Titans but lost to BS air bubbles. Yeah. It's pretty much, well, that's my complaint. Is that he did something that confirmed in the manga was like, holy shit, we need all the gods to go fight the Titans. Hades solos all the Titans, loses to this fucking Chinese wannabe.
Let's correct that. Hades did solo the Titans. His weapon did.
That's true.
His weapon soloed the Titans because obviously that's what matters.
Just 1v1 a god, just easy solo.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it. If Hades would have fought some random spectator, he would have lost, bro. Fuck it.
True.
We gotta attribute the weapon.
All you guys are kings of China.
Hey, you mad about it, Griever, but that's the fact. They highlighted his weapon. His weapon.
Okay, Griever, I gotta ask you about something because like I wasn't in the server. I wasn't paying attention.
Shoot.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, I dropped it too. I'm with Griever, bro.
So what happened after? Like
it wasn't. To be fair, everybody who's mad at me will say I dropped it because Gojo died. No, I dropped it a chapter after that.
Bro, I dropped it. I dropped it as well. I dropped it when I saw Kenny versus Takaba. All the motherfuckers in Mistcord were on my head, and I left Mistcord. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Takaba.
Bro, the past 2 chapters of Takaba, people have been showing me leaks, bro. I read through them. Both of these chapters have been fucking dog shit. People just eat crumbs off the ground, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I was fun with the fight, to be honest.
I didn't care for it, bro. We cut away from Yuji and Higuruma to see this try not.
Oh no! I don't mean that. I meant the Gojo versus Sukuna fight.
No. Gojo versus Sukuna, I like. But I'm saying.
Am I sad about who won? Yeah, but like, was that shit still the most peak fight? And like, here's the thing: like, reading weekly for like Culling Game kind of sucked ass, but reading this fight weekly was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it wasn't the best fight. I mean, people are hyping it up way too much. There has been far better fights.
Here's the thing. This is like, to me, this is the first like good fight that I've read weekly. Like out of the maybe the fights before, like because Shibuya, I binged it.
Yeah.
But
do you mean in JJK or in general?
I'm talking about JJK. I think this might be
Gojo
top 3 of the best fights.
Yeah, 100%. Weekly, Gojo Sukuna is peak.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the anime is doing way better than the manga right now, bro. The shit that they added with Yuji versus Choso, I'm rocking with the anime, bro. I might just become anime only at this point.
I need to watch it.
Dio, you said the anime is getting better. Does that mean Yuta showed up?
This man literally sucks on Yuta.
I'm telling you, when the fucking anime ends this season, it better end with that part.
It's gonna end on Yuta showing up in front of the
shows up and he goes like, "I'm gonna kill him."
I'm gonna kill him. Let's go, because literally back when JJK was good, that shit was fire. It was like, oh my god, the original MC versus the old MC. Ago? Let's go,
dude. In the anime right now, bro, did you see Toji versus Dagon? That shit was a movie, bro. That shit was beautiful.
I'll say like this.
And then in the manga, we got this fucking stupid ass try not to laugh going on right now. And people are eating that shit up like it's a 5-star meal.
JJK fell off.
Fell off hella hard, bro. If you read the past 2 chapters, that shit's ass.
JJK fell off when Maki beat
bro. When people started simping Maki, it got bad.
Yeah, that's when it got bad.
It got bad after that. That Maki fight in the, what is it, Calling Games? Ass, bro. My god. Trash.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, my reasons for dropping it was because the writing was terrible. It's bad.
What happened with me was, all right,
Gojo versus argument against the writing being bad? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to start an argument. I just don't know.
No, all right. So, fact of the matter is, I thought the Culling Games was a mess from the get-go, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Fortnite, awesome.
a lot of terrible writing decisions, a lot of jarring cuts. And then when it came to the Sukuna Gojo fight, it was good, but we skipped a lot of the shit. Like, the whole Yuji was in fucking his sensei's body and all that shit. Where like, any of that? What about the fact that the Americans and every other goddamn country, because Kenjaku went there and said, hey, China, why don't you invade Japan? You know, and all this shit. None of that went anywhere. Talk about, like, all this stuff, all these end parts. And then months go by, literally, by their own admission, the time skip, waiting for Christmas Eve, goes by, and the Culling Game's still active, but nobody does anything? Okay. Then we start, and then, but everybody ignores that. Everybody ignores all those problems because Gojo versus Sukuna. Everybody wants to see big hit, big elephant hit, big rhino, boom. You know, everyone wants to see that shit. And I'm like, all right, fine, Danny, whatever.
Say he's wrong.
So we go see the heavyweights beat the shit out of each other, right? And sometimes it made sense. Sometimes I was a little like, eh. But the fight was cool. And week to week, it was cool. Then we had the chapter. Gojo wins.
No, he doesn't. that shit was kind of fucked up.
Start a next chapter. Let's do Harry Potter train station. Literally, carbon copy. Let's take it from J.K. Rowling. Let's take it from Deathly Hallows. Let's put it in here. Because literally, some of the lines are fucking identical. So I'm like, all right, so they stole this. So Gege stole this from Harry Potter. All right, cool. He changed it up, though. It's an airport, not a train station. Fucking peak fiction. He destroys Gojo's character. Tries to make us empathize with Sukuna, who, by the way, cut the head off a high schooler for the lulz. So, no.
How do you, wait. How did he want us to empathize with Sukuna?
The whole, oh man, he's just lonely. Like, I was too strong. I wasn't strong enough. But that man, he's like, I tried to meet him, but I just can't, you know?
I don't know if I completely, because, like, that's the human point of view, but then Sukuna's talking to Kashimo, he's just like, nah, you guys just don't fucking get it.
Right, but but my problem with the
Kashimo chapter is a problem in
Gojo,
itself.
after dying, still tries to empathize with him. Even if we as humans or whatever don't agree, he tries to do it. And it's like, no, you should be pissed that you lost. And by the way, lost to the dumbest shit I've seen in manga. Because considering, by the way, Kashimo, there was where I dropped it, by the way, because as an electrician, electricity is the power of the universe. I would destroy Sukuna if I had the power of all electricity. Kashimo should have decimated him. He can kill Gojo, he can kill everybody. I can do it. If I can harness electricity, trust me, I know my fucking physics. I can destroy anybody if I can harness literal electricity with no barriers. Fuck you. Because the only reason electricity isn't the top thing ever is a thing called resistance. And it exists in physics. If I have zero resistance...
Sukuna was grounded, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I can destroy...
I'm just digging around.
I can destroy the ground because I have zero resistance. That's the point. So Kashimo fucks up, which is the whole reason I dropped it. I went, all right, Kashimo literally can do everything electricity can do. I can kill Sukuna right now. Because last time I checked, Sukuna didn't blow up a planet. If I had Kashimo's power while it's stated, I can blow up a planet. I can blow up the moon right now with bam.
Gojo should be able to just fucking black hole the planet. Like, I don't fucking know.
It doesn't make any fucking sense that Kashimo didn't kill Sukuna, and it also doesn't make sense that he would go out there knowing that his power was so fucking limited after watching that shit.
Bro,
And
he didn't even. It's not even that he didn't even decimate fucking Sukuna. He got fucking destroyed by Sukuna in the next chapter. And I remember people were saying, "Oh, it's a great chapter. It's a great chapter," all because of the last page. Bro, the rest of the 17 pages is Kashimo getting his ass whooped,
yeah.
coming over Sukuna, and then it ends with him going back to his previous era and talking with Sukuna. You know what the fandom said? They said, "Nah, man, no body, no evidence. Kashimo's still alive." The motherfucker
That's
went back
crazy.
400 years ago to talk to Sukuna.
At this
He's
point,
dead,
you know
bro.
what I want?
No,
I
how
really
that is.
actually want Gojo to come back, like with some RCT, some bullshit, just because I want people to remember this arc, this fight, as being as bad as the Four Shinobi War when we did Edo Tensei. I just want people to not look fondly on. I want JJK fans to suffer like Naruto. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Naruto, but I understand why they were upset. I understand why they got mad. And I want JJK fans to finally get off their high horse and understand your man has had bad writing for over a year.
Here's the thing, though. The fourth grade Shinobi War still had Madara's intro, which is the most badass shit ever.
See,
This
that's
shit
the
has not had
problem.
anything like that.
I don't know. It had that whole fight. I think that's the most badass part. It's just that
Yeah, I
fucking
mean, once
fight
again,
happening.
I will agree. The fight is great, but the arc overall is trash. We can
Also,
also
let's-
agree
let's-
that the Four Shinobi War is
Oh,
trash.
no, like-
but Madara was great.
Let's keep it real, too. The Gojo versus Sukuna is great. It's a great fight. But the beginning is just domain spamming, then a bunch of CQB for a long time, and then it finally gets to the peak in the second half. So
You know what?
Yeah,
I do have a criticism. So you know how like back in Shibuya, what was his name? Fuck, he had three different. The guy in Geto's body. What's his name again? Kenjaku.
Kenjaku.
And Jock.
You remember when Kenjaku like he absorbed fucking fuck, I'm forgetting all the names now.
They've absorbed Mahito.
He absorbed Mahito, and then he introduced maximum techniques, and then we've never seen that again
Oh,
ever.
that's the biggest, bro. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, dog. Here's a problem with Gege, and I swear, I hate when people defend this shit. Gege will literally say that a character has something, and then when it comes to the most important time when they should use it, he won't show it. Like reuse the domain. He says he has one, never shows it. Yuki's fighting Kenjaku. Says she has a domain.
Never.
She never used it. If she used it, that fight would have gone differently. And then she uses Black Hole. He doesn't even have the gall to say that that's a maximum. It's just a black hole.
Yeah.
So when he gets opportunity to use old shit or actually show something, he never does it. He just skips it. Why you keep skipping, bro?
Oh yeah, and, then
And
they said that.
Kashimo comes out there, no domain, uses a CT, gets fodderized, but stopped Yuta from going out there.
Yeah, Kashimo. Here's the thing, bro. Everyone was expecting
Yuta
Kashimo's
can do
one-time
better.
PT.
Yuta can do. I'm not saying Yuta can kill Sukuna at this point. I'm saying Yuta does better than Kashimo.
No, here's the thing. Yuta definitely does better because he has Rika's Love Blast and he has a domain. Kashimo had nothing, bro. And I remember people were saying, this is why I get mad, bro. I can't talk to anime fandoms anymore. They were saying that if Kashimo went up against anybody but Sukuna, he obviously would have destroyed him. I get that. I understand that. But when you talk that much shit about fighting Sukuna and then you get that type of treatment, that's wild to me. And people were saying, oh, Kashimo, he's actually going to give Sukuna a challenge. I saw so many people saying he's going to give Kashimo a challenge.
No.
As soon as he got jobbed, everybody's like, yeah, that's what I expected. No, the fuck you didn't.
You know
Because
what I
last
mean?
week you were
I'm not-
hyping up Kashimo, so you're a liar.
No, I'm not. One thing, you actually, Dio, are giving Kashimo a lot more credit than he deserves. Because once again, as an electrician, I can tell you right now,
I'm an
your
electrician,
household
I know.
here, just because I explained it, and this is why I dropped it. I explained it in 2 reviews on this channel. As an electrician, you can't argue with me because I know I'm fucking right. Because I'm an electrician. I can show you my diploma if you want. But the idea that Kashimo can control all I'll tell you right now. You know the wires going to your house, your apartment, wherever you live. You know that shit? If you can harness that, and by the way, that's low voltage. Technically, it's considered low voltage. If I could harness that, I can blow up a city block. So, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Physics will not disagree with me. So the fact is, if I could harness the power of a lightning bolt, this is why I have a problem with Skypiea, by the way, in One Piece. If I can harness the power of a lightning bolt, I can blow up a country. Trust me, I can do it. Physics is on my side here. It's not me with conjecture. No, I can blow up a small... Well, alright. One lightning bolt, I can blow up a small state. Let's go that. Let's not go a country. Depends on the size. But I can fucking destroy it. Because I know for a fact that if I can harness the 240 volts coming into your house, I can destroy a city block with that shit. If I can harness it, how it's described in the chapter, I can destroy a city block. 100%. Without question. With going like this. Boom.
Yeah, but even if you take mathematics out of it, every anime character, manga character that uses electricity is pretty much always fucking broken. This guy is the worst electricity user I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly.
Bro. You know what he did?
It's always my problem with Skypiea because, for example, like we've done this shit since Pokemon with the whole rubber gloves thing. Is that rubber? There's no such thing as an inductor. Everything is a conductor on the face. Everything on the periodic table is a conductor. There's just really shitty ones. For example, when lightning strikes a tree, why does it split apart? Why does it burn up? Because it's a shitty conductor. Not that it can't conduct electricity. People are under this fallacy that rubber, wood, all these things aren't conductors. They are. They're just really bad ones. And what happens is they split, they break. So if you apply enough voltage, which up to this point is about 25,000, 30,000 volts, you'll break anything. Everything will shatter. It's not something that is, you apply enough voltage, 1,000,000 volts, 2,000,000 volts, metal will break, wood will break, everything will break. There's no such thing as a anti-lightning suit. It will eventually shatter if you take on enough. And that's my problem with this idea that Kashimo shows up. That, like, if he had done a good fight, I'm not, as Dio, you said mathematics, right? Like, okay, let's take the mathematics. Let's take the actual physics out of it. Had he shown a good showing up against Sukuna, I wouldn't have been as mad as an electrician. I would have been like, all right, he showed up a good fight, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that they explain his power as something able to basically destroy a country and then in literally seconds, but then gets fodderized by Sukuna and does no damage to him, I'm like, all right, now I have to bring my physics into this because this is bullshit. Even Eneru from One Piece would do more damage.
You know what else gets nerfed?
Eneru did way better.
Nerfed hella hard in manga.
Dude, me and artists were clowning on this too, bro. This has got to be the worst explanation we ever heard. Yo, when it was talking about Sukuna and how he has 4 arms and 2 mouths, one on his stomach, and it said he can do chanting without needing to take a break. He could just do nonstop chanting. Right away, artist texted me. He's like, bro, that's got to be the dumbest explanation we ever heard because he still only has 1 pair of lungs. How the fuck can he do nonstop chanting?
Let's go.
If he has 2 mouths? That's not how that works. He's only got 1 pair of lungs.
I love
Unless
it.
he's got some in his balls, then that works. But nah,
guys,
bro.
I didn't even. Dio, you an artist?
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't work, bro. Like, here's the thing, okay? Unless he's breathing through one mouth and then talking through the other, but saying that he can do non-stop without taking a break, you got twice the mouths. Okay. And you got the same pair of lungs. That's even worse for you.
Let me say something. That is stupid. And the Kashimo thing, I get behind. But it's kind of like, when you're talking about this, it's kind of like how the new Spider-Man game came out, and people are trying to break the fucking game and ride bicycles and shit and do everything Spider-Man wouldn't do, and say, guys, look, the game is bad. It's like you're expecting this motherfucker to like think about all this shit when he's just trying to write a fucking action.
I know. No, but here's the thing though. I get that. I feel you, but at the same time, there was a volume extra that Gege wrote that explained the whole equation behind Gojo's infinity, and that's when I realized this motherfucker's a nerd, bro. He cannot be doing this shit, dog.
Yeah, he did do that.
Because he made a whole equation for Gojo's infinity, so I'm like, he's a nerd.
To be honest, fuck him. Actually, you're right. I agree with this.
He's a nerd, dog.
Killed Nobara, so we had to have Maki. You know what?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Nobara getting hoed just so we get a carbon copy of Toji is trash as fuck, bro.
I agree.
She's just Toji with tits. And I thought that here's what I thought, bro. When Mai sacrificed herself to make Maki's sword, I thought the sword was gonna have the construction technique so she could just make weapons. Like, she could make her own weapons.
That would have been hard.
No, bro. It's a carbon copy of Toji's sword, bro.
Maki died at this point. So
he just wanted Toji to come back. That's what it is.
Because, like, think about it. Like, Mai super overpowered. She makes a nuke. She just bombs the fuck out of
That's what I'm saying, bro. No, bro. Forget the bomb, bro. Yorizu had Mai's technique, and she made this fucking black hole spear, bro. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
She made a spear that had what? It said like infinite gravity, but like no touching points. So like, it's like, what's that one character from JoJo, the guy with the bubbles? It's like you can't touch it. It doesn't even exist. But the shit can one shot you. That's crazy.
Vanilla Ice?
No. The main JoJo from Part 8. Forgot his name.
Part 8. Hey, you lost me on that one.
It's a bubble.
By the way, Fuse, I lost a like since you started talking,
like,
so you need to hit the like.
Fell off.
You need to hit the like button.
Fucking ROR fell off. I heard Undead Unluck is good, so I gotta check that out.
Undead Unluck's weird because like I feel like Undead Unluck was dog shit, and then this last arc is like.
That's what I heard, bro. I heard it's fine.
Calling games was trash. Let's just admit it.
The thing is, like, it's still dog shit, but it's like better.
So, Fuse, I have a question.
Shit for years.
No, MHA is actually like fucking garbaggio, like actual fucking doo doo.
Did Black Clover end? Did Clover end?
Black Clover went down some fake ass Naruto shit. I was like,
bro, it's so funny because like they got me with the. Like, good guys always win shit until, like, the elf shit finally ended.
Black Clover's too fucking long, but I swear to God, they be dragging on shit. Like, it just, after a certain point, it's like, Jesus.
Really quick, by the way. Fuse, by the way, I lost a like since you started talking, so you need to hit the like button to boost us back up. And, yeah, I'm just picking on you. And, two, well, you should hit like anyways.
There we go. I got you.
Yeah. And two, I just want to really catch up with the chat, boys. I do like the discussion, though, by the way. Let's see. They should have made him Lena's, blah, blah, blah. Where was I? You're telling me that he's... Alright, answer. The narrator stated that within Thor and Lubu's minds, if they were from the same race, they would have been rivals and maybe best friends. Yeah, we heard that. Caden said, answer, you're telling me that Hades sold the Titans but lost to BS air bubbles. Pretty much, that's what's stated in the story, so I don't know. Realist Mandel saying Kentucky could be the last fighter. You know what, Kentucky looks interesting, so we'll see.
Kentucky's half demon, so I'm cool with that.
Kane said, it's most likely going to be the White Death versus Odin, the best sniper in history that never misses target, versus Odin's spear that never misses its target. I mean, that's actually not a bad argument. Kane said, the way Gojo went out is total BS. I feel like they created death just to get rid of Gojo. Yeah, once again, that was bullshit. A lot of people say, oh, he's reminiscing like Bleach with Yamamoto. Yeah, but we saw it with Yamamoto. It worked. It does not work here. You don't say Gojo wins and then all of a sudden next chapter Gojo's dead. It does not work.
Lost because Gege doesn't like Gojo. I think that's what
Gege doesn't like Gojo. He doesn't like his own creation, so he shits on the fan base who loves the character, and that is not how you make. Like,
Here's the main problem with how Gojo went out. It's not the fact he died, bro. is the fact that Sukuna can instantly learn anything by just looking at it once. That I'm like, bro, how's the main cast gonna beat him, bro? I'll just say he could just look at him once and beat him.
Yeah, but even then, it's not even that. It's narratively, it doesn't work. Because, okay, yeah, he kills Gojo. As I've tried to explain to so many fucking Sukuna fans, Gojo dying isn't the problem. It's the fact of the way it was done. Had the fact that... And then, for Gojo to go on the next chapter and say basically, yeah... Even if he hadn't had 10 shadows, I don't know if I would have beat him. It's literally the reason you died.
That part
the only
crazy.
reason you lost was because Maharaga. You black flashed him. He was passed out. Without Maharaga, Gojo wins. That's 100%. So fuck off. Stop saying, like, literally, it's not 235 that's the problem. It's 236. It's the whole death plan. It's that whole fucking train sequence where Gojo just keeps wanking off Sukuna, jacking him off to the point of him fucking having 6 orgasms because fucking Gege can't get around the fact that he needs to jack off Sukuna and fucking make sure that Gojo ain't shit.
Also, how does Gojo have like less or either less curse energy or as much when he should have more when he's got the 6 eyes? That's a heavy fucking nut.
It's not that he has more curse energy, but he can never run out.
Yeah, his output is super low.
Yeah, and the fact that, okay, he can't see this slash. Next chapter, what happens? Kashimo sees the slash.
He can't see the slash, has the 6 eyes.
He has the 6 eyes, which means nothing Sukuna can do can surprise him. It doesn't matter. Even if it's instantaneous, the 6 eyes can perceive it. It couldn't perceive that. However, Kashimo could dodge. Fuck off. No, it's terrible writing. Gege fucked up. He hates Gojo. And JJK sucks now. That's just the long and short of it. I'm sorry.
Plus Gege said that 1 minute worth of info in our real world is like a second to Gojo, so... That shit's cat, bro. He shouldn't have lost that way.
Yeah. So, let's see. It's most likely going to be the way Gojo. Caden said, for some reason, I still think Gojo's coming back somehow. He's going to be more OP. I'd be good with it. I'd be good because literally,
I can't wait for Ken Gojo.
Here's the reason.
Yeah, let Gojo come back. Fuck it.
Ken Gojo, bro. That's what I meant. Kenjaku is Gojo. That shit's gonna go hard.
No,
why I would like it, it would just shut up all the people that fucking dislike my videos.
No, it won't shut them up.
That's the only reason.
It won't shut them up.
Because I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. I just fucking want fucking Gojo fans to get a W.
Let me tell you something, Griever. It won't shut them up because the past 2 chapters have been absolutely dog shit filler, talk about failed comedian shit, try not to laugh, and they're eating it up like it's the best thing in manga, so they'll never stop.
For some reason, I think it goes to Realist Medell said it'll be funny if Mist comes on. Oh, if Mist comes on right now, we're gonna have a shit show. Caden said we can all agree that Bane from DC dog walks Rhino from Marvel. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Rhino's still cool. Show us your Caden said, show us your deployment. It's probably out of date anyways, considering that you're from the Stone Age. Joking, just kidding.
That's crazy.
It's actually hanging right over there. I can show you it, but the problem is it's got my full name, and I don't want anybody to dox me, so...
Bro cooked you.
That's been happening more and more frequently.
He just flamed the fuck out of you.
Have you guys heard that? Like, how many people got doxxed, like, last month? Like, there's a shit ton of people that got doxxed. Now I'm worried, actually, about showing, like, I was going to show you guys when it snowed, like, November 1st. I was like, clearly Halloween's over. I was going to post that in my Discord, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't show my house. You know, like, I'm actually worried about that shit.
I heard was Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, the Sniper Wolf shit and all that stuff.
That's because she's stupid though. But
yeah, I know, but there's a lot more doxing going on, and so I'm getting a little more concerned with showing that shit. Anyways, the point is,
man, we all know each other's first names.
Actually,
I mean, by the way, I'm not an electrical engineer. I am a construction electrician, so I'm not an industrial.
Be aware of this Dio guy though. Like,
Listen, bro. Oh my god. Yo, that's your fault for showing me your Instagram, bro. That's your fault, bro.
Realist Medell said, why Kashimo was from 400 years ago, so we didn't know much about electronics. Electricity hasn't changed in 2,000 fucking years.
He's acting like Benjamin Franklin was an
Electricity
idiot.
is electricity,
Thomas Edison
man.
was stupid.
No, that's a dumb. I hate that argument. I hate the argument that people are like, oh, well, he wouldn't understand the difference between AC and DC voltage. I'm like, if you can control electricity, it doesn't fucking matter. First off,
bro, what age was Thomas Edison alive, bro? Is he stupid? Do we need a fact check?
Nah, bro, he invented electricity.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, dude, in 0 BC. I would have the power of Kashimo. It doesn't matter.
Here's the reason why. It's not the fact that Kashimo is an idiot. It's the fact that he fought farmers and prostitutes and merchants back 400 years ago. He's trash, bro.
It's so bad. It's so bad. The whole argument that he wouldn't understand electric theory because it wasn't invented until Tesla is so fucking stupid, because if you can control, just so we're clear, I'm going to give you guys a very basic, it's going to be 2 sentences of electricity, is that if you can control all electricity, meaning you don't need AC, you have DC power. Done.
Oh, one thing.
You have direct current, meaning you can control direct current, meaning you can literally control lightning. Done.
Nah, JJK fans are
That's
actually...
it. That's the end.
No, JJK fans are actually stupid, bro. Because I remember when I brought up, what is it, the 6-eye limitless user that was born 400 years ago? They were all saying, oh, mathematics wasn't the same as it is now. Mathematics ain't fucking changed that much, bro. That all the shit was discovered back in the day.
Science doesn't change, it evolves. There's a difference.
Yeah, bro. The people are acting like mathematics was invented like 20 years ago. Fucking stupid ass motherfuckers.
Mathematics, Aristotle was there. Fuck off.
Bro, there was, what was it? The one fucking Gupta Empire fucking found out the number 0.
Caden said Black Clover is just 1-2 Naruto. A little bit, but honestly, I enjoy Black Clover a little more sometimes.
Black Clover is alright.
Gojo literally knocked out Sukuna 3 times in that fight. If it wasn't for Black Shadow, Sukuna would have died. That's my point, is that in that fight, they're like, that's my problem with it. It was the whole Sukuna, it was the whole Gojo saying like, yeah, man, he was so strong, and even without 10 shadows, I probably wouldn't have won. It's like, dude, without 10 shadows, Sukuna would have died like 5 times in that fight. It saved his ass. What the fuck are you talking about? And now we see his full form. His full form ain't doing anything different. His full form ain't doing something special that he couldn't do. He did all his domains. He did all his CE techniques and shit.
I want him to use Megumi's domain like in full. That shit would go hard.
No, he could have put it on his shrine, but he just didn't do it. He's a fucking stupid idiot, bro.
Realist Mandel said, yeah, Miss showing up right now would be a shit show. It would be hilarious, actually. Caden said, Tesla, I mean, he's invited. It's open. Caden said, Tesla, excuse me, is way smarter than Thomas Edison. That fraud stole most of the ideas from Tesla. Yeah, we know that. Tesla is actually what most real electricians like myself consider. We always jokingly say, because we all have a license, right? And our license has a number on it saying, what level we are or what number we are, how many electricians there are in the world. And we always joke that Tesla is 0.00001. So most electricians consider Tesla the first real electrician, the modern day electrician, if you were. So, Caden said its full form could have beaten Gojo. He would have been at the beginning of the fight and wasn't his true form. Couldn't do anything. I mean, what would he have done against 200% purple? He still would have been destroyed. That 200% purple attack fucked him up royally.
No, it didn't really do it. He literally tanked it because of domain amplification.
Yeah, but then it would have ran out like it already did. And then, so, alright, you put Sukuna in his full form, right? How does the fight go any different?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, You put Sukuna in his full form. How does the fight go any different? Take away 10 shadows, put him in his full form. How does
The only thing that would have changed is literally because Sukuna could have killed Gojo back during the first domain clash, and he just didn't decide to do it. He took the hard way out just because of Maharaga bullshit. So the fight could have ended early on. Gege just dragged
the fact
down.
that Gojo literally beat because Sukuna was comatose. He beat the two top in the verse by himself and then lost. I'm not here for it. That's dumb. That's stupid. And the fact that then Gojo decided to wank Sukuna like he didn't fucking OP him. He totally did. Without the 10 shadows, Sukuna dies to the Black Flash, and then he dies when Sukuna...
Yeah, but regardless of whether you like the writing or not, Gojo himself said that Sukuna took the hard way out during the first domain clash because he could have killed him. Because Sukuna decided to literally not kill Gojo in that moment, and instead he decided to wait for Maharaga to adapt.
How does he do it? How does he kill him in the domain clash?
It said it there during when Gojo inverted the thing. I forgot. Miss explained it.
Yeah,
that when Gojo inverted the thing, he said that he didn't attack him from the inside. He attacked the domain from the outside because he wanted Maharaga to adapt.
Yeah, but then Gojo probably would have come up with another theory. Like I don't get it. Like it doesn't make sense to me. It's like
because what happened?
You could have killed me because you could have done this. But you didn't. So
yeah, but here's the deal. You have this thing where coulda, woulda, shoulda, but if a character says coulda and it's coming from the main character Gojo, that is a big thing. Like it's not just something you ignore.
I'm not ignoring
regardless
it.
of whether you like it or not.
I'm saying it's terrible.
I'm talking about what Gege said. And arguably he's the author, so what he says.
Yeah, but the author sometimes the author's an idiot. Is my point.
Yeah, but Gojo himself said it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, right.
Gojo
said it, but Gojo's fucking wrong. So because Gege hates Gojo.
This is why you dropped fucking JJK so you can read Lookism, bro. It's fine.
I dropped it.
I had to plug in Lookism.
No, I did not drop it. I didn't drop it because Gojo died. I dropped it because not only after Gojo died, it was his death was done fucking horrendous. I don't think no writer in the world can explain to me how that works. Okay, from 235 to 236, Fuse. I mean, I know you love to gaslight, but.
I'm just
even you can tell me that was not right.
I'm agreeing with you. I said it earlier. I said Gojo only lost because the author hates his own character.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I think Gojo, they hype up Gojo even in the first chapter. They're kind of foreshadowing it when Yuji asks him, "Would you beat Sukuna?" And he's like, "It'd be tough, but I'd win." And he keeps saying, "I'd win." It's like
and they lose.
And he just loses. And then the guy says, "Oh, I would have died right there, but this guy's making it. This guy's giving me a
Gigi's trash because he hates all the good characters. He got rid of Nobara, got rid of Yuki, gets rid of Ryu, gets rid of Gojo, but he keeps around Maki. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I like Maki, to be fair.
I don't.
We don't, bro. But you can like her.
The only reason I like Maki is for two reasons. One, she actually, I have problems with her, but the fact that she said, you know what, I'm going to go home, I'm going to face my fears, and gets fucking destroyed, and then her sister dies, and like, the trauma that she goes through, I'm like, you know what, she gets the Tetsuga, whatever. I'm like, alright, you know what, you're cool now. If you want to dog walk these fucking racist assholes, fuck them. You know? Like, yeah. I think I'm more happy the fact that Maki destroyed a bunch of fucking elitist assholes more so than I like Maki as a character. I'm just happy that she was like, you know what? Fuck the Nazis. I'm going to kill all of them.
That's why I love Naoya. I love Naoya because I'm like, man, I want him to just beat Maki because Maki's so fucking overhyped for no reason.
Bro, Maki, though, her destroying those Zenin was cool, but like, the thing is, she's literally a carbon copy of Toji.
Also, she's top of the verse now. Oh no, your sister died. Now you're top of the verse. Fuck out of here.
Here's the thing, bro. They hype her up, but she's a carbon copy, and it's crazy because people were hating on Kenjaku. Kenjaku's at least not a carbon copy of Ghetto. He's got his own shit. What does Maki have? Maki
Kenjaku's
literally
a piece
copies
of
everything
shit, by the
Koji
way.
does.
People hate Kenjaku, but I love him
Dude,
just because like I like the
Kenjaku's
Yeah,
a
whole
body
idea.
snatcher.
He's at least got his
wannabe.
own unique shit.
I
which is,
I just
He
like the
doesn't
idea
have
that
unique shit. What are you
this guy-
talking
oh my
about?
god, dude. Griever, you're such a
Oh,
dick rider, bro. He's got a barrier to listen.
He
Griever
steals.
is right
He
about that.
literally,
He's got a
by
gravity
the
attack.
story,
And you,
he
no, shut
steals
the fuck up, bro.
techniques.
You dick ride Maki. All Maki does is a fucking carbon copy, cookie cutter ass Toji with tits on her, and Kenjaku's got his own domain, his own shit.
I didn't
and
say
you complain
any of
about
that.
Kenjaku.
I didn't say any of that.
Oh, bro, you literally complain about Kenjaku, bro. Here's the thing, bro. As far as I'm concerned, Kenjaku took some dick to get the plot going.
That's true. That's the craziest part.
That's
He's
crazy.
holding
That's
out
some
clouds for this
dedication.
plan.
He took some dick to get the plot
Homie
going. I
said
never seen
$20.
Maki do
Dude,
nothing
no,
like that.
$20.
he took all that dick in his bussy. He took everything.
Well, in Itadori's mom's.
Nah, you
Listen,
know what'd be crazy? Like here's what would nerf Kenjaku. If Kenjaku like revealed that his original body was a female, I'd drop the series.
I think he is a female. I think Loki, he might. No, I actually deadass think he might
No,
be. It's like,
he might
because
be.
Tengen's a female.
Yeah, it makes sense. Star Plasma Vessels being
alright.
female.
So-
Yeah.
Tengen's a female.
Really quick. My problem with Kenjaku is only solely based on the fact that he's not that original. He's a body snatcher. He steals techniques, and then he doesn't want to fight the big fight. We've never seen Kenjaku fight against a top tier. All he does
Against Yuki and
is-
Choso together and Tengen.
no, hold on. After he's stolen OP techniques. He's a Blackbeard. Blackbeard isn't a top tier just because he stole white.
Yeah,
Beard's
Yuta
food.
also steals techniques he copies.
Who does?
Yuta. He's got no original technique he steals as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
4K.
okay.
4K.
Just yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I just the thing I love
The
about
difference is,
Kenjaku is
alright,
just
alright,
like
Double
I'll tell you what,
standard
I'll
is
tell you what.
insane, bro.
Okay.
I'll give you my
Double
one
standard.
line defense. I'll give you my one line defense.
Okay.
The difference is the difference between Kenjaku and stuff is that Yuta, when he does it involuntarily. This man actually actively
Oh my God.
murders people. No, it's the evil. It's no different. All right, have you any of you guys seen Heroes? It was a TV show. Anyways, basically, there's two guys who can copy. It's the same thing. I swear, Gege stole it. Basically, there's two guys who have the ability. Everybody's got superpowers, right? Like super strength, flight, all that shit, right? One guy can do it by being in contact with the other person. You know, like physical contact. They shake their hand, they do something. They can have that, or if they see it, they can take that ability, they can use it. They don't take away the ability from the other person. They can just now utilize it, right? The second person needs to kill the other person and steal their ability. Take it forcibly. That's sort of the difference.
And you know what's crazy too? Is that Kenjaku actually has
isn't this
to.
just My Hero Academia? No,
Oh,
no, that works different.
Because
Kenjaku also either has
Yuta
to.
didn't need to even. Yuta can use anything he sees. Kenjaku literally goes in there, impersonates, steal. He body snatches to take techniques.
Yeah, but Kenjaku actually has to use brains to get it, but Yuta has Rika do the heavy lifting for him, so
Dude,
it's
he
actually a
took
little
it
bit
in the
less of a
ass,
fraud.
and he had to give blowjobs for 20 years to get gravity. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry.
Hey, he had to put in that work, but Yuta just had to have his girl get in a car crash.
He's doing
I have a
400 years
question.
of work that takes Yuta 5 minutes to gain.
Hold on, guys. I have a question. This has nothing to do with Kenjaku. How come Sukuna can use piercing blood?
No, he
Just remember
can't. But
that.
he basically what he did was
What happened?
he made that elephant thing spray out water, but he used it as a piercing blood thing.
Oh,
But it's water though.
Here's when
So
that
it's like,
happened.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that whole part was cringy, bro. 'Cause I remember they're like, oh yeah, he's using piercing blood, and he just used a super soaker. That's crazy.
Dude, fucking the thing I love about Kenjaku is just like homie's like was like that whole fight with Shozo. He was like, what would happen if like this whole plan of yours just turned out to be something fucking stupid? He's just like, I just think it's funny. Like this guy's
He's
just
a
living his
G,
life.
bro.
He's playing his life on sandbox mode.
Bro,
That's
you know
what I
what I
like
respect
about
about
him. Homie's just
Kenjaku too, bro, is he's
being
honest, dog.
stupid. He's just
Bro,
being
he
stupid.
told Choso too. He said, "All right, bro. Let's say my plan is shit, right? What you gonna do about it? That's respect, bro.
Homie is literally just living his life. He's doing this for the lulz. That's it.
Bro, and he be bitching out people. Yo, when he bitched out Choso and the body exploding dude in the recent chapter, he's just like, bro, what y'all gonna do about it?
Fucking,
You can't do anything about it.
traumatized Takuma like in that chapter. That's the only
bro.
good part about that chapter.
Yeah, nah. He got talked about, bro, and it's crazy too. Cause what was it during the Yuki fight? Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Kenjaku gonna pull up with help. He's gonna pull up with the whole squad. They're gonna be ready." He came in solo dolo. That's what I'm respect, bro. He came solo with it.
I like this Kenjaku motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, man, he's cool, bro. He's just devious too, and I like
He's
that.
been making deals for centuries. He's
Bro.
plotting.
He's been finessing.
And he's fucking using Sukuna and shit, bro.
Bro, Sukuna actually, Loki Sukuna owes Kenjaku credit too, because the whole cursed object thing that Sukuna learned, he learned it from Kenjaku. So
that's true.
Gotta give props.
Also, you know what? One thing I'm starting to question, like, you remember, fucking Tsukimi, right? Megami's sister. How do these people like know? Like, they figure out she's been in a coma, right? But how can no sorcerer just kind of like tell that, hey, this is because of some form of curse technique or something? Like, is this because the reason Tsukimi was in that fucking coma, I think, was because of that fucking cursed user that took over her body, right?
No, it was the.
Was that not?
Well, first she got in that car crash, and then Kenjaku visited her, and he did that shit where he either makes you eat an object, and then you end up becoming a vessel, or he awakens your technique. So he probably made her eat something while she was unconscious.
It was probably to eat something because he can't do the awaken your technique thing until he got idle training.
No, yeah, until calling. He did it when he absorbed Mahito. But the thing is, I don't think Gojo was visiting Sumiki. Because if Gojo was there, he probably would have seen the object or something. I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
But also, it's crazy, too, because I'm not going to lie to you, bro. When we found out that Yorzu was in Sumiki, I swear to God, bro, I thought they were going to smash. I was like, that's some devious, that's some next level Black Air Force energy, bro. Bro, you know what Sukuna said to her, bro? Sukuna said, all right, if you kill me, you can do anything you want with my body. I said, oh, hell no, bro. He's got to win, dog.
It's true.
If you don't win, she gonna do something strange.
It's true. That's exactly what he said.
That's crazy. I mean, at least he's confident he would have won, but worst case, if he didn't, we would have seen some next level hentai.
We're getting more Higuruma. I'm happy about that. That's it.
No, bro, we're not getting Higuruma. We're getting, right now, some Takaba bullshit.
Listen.
Until we get the Higuruma.
Listen, you know how Gojo was like, he's gonna win. Now that he's popping off, next chapter, he's already dead.
Cool.
I'm coping so hard. Takaba.
Bro, Takaba's dead. Bro.
I would be so happy. I would be so happy if Takaba dies in the next chapter.
Bro, I knew Gege fell off when it got to the climax of the first Takaba versus Kenny fight, and they started making funny faces at each other as the battle. I was like, oh hell nah, bro.
No, I was fine.
Out of here, bro.
It's just goofy.
This is like if you're watching One Piece right now, this is like if Buggy was facing off against like a Yonko. Like it's like, bro, why? Like if Buggy started fighting against like Big Mom or like
really
Blackbeard
quick, we
or any of them, this is what it is, bro.
Caden, if its full form could have beaten Gojo, he would have been at the beginning of the fight, but since he knew it was true form, he couldn't do anything. I don't believe that. I still think Gojo should have won that fight. He only won due to Maharaga. Caden said, that's what I'm trying to say. If his true form could have beaten Gojo, he would have used it at the beginning of the fight. Since he didn't use it, he couldn't have done anything to Gojo. Well, that's my point too, is that without Maharaga, without 10 Shadows, he loses. The fact that Gege made Gojo say it in the Harry Potter scene oh no, without 10 shadows, I might not have won. It's like, no, you would have won, you dumbass. Kane said, out of the 5 domain classes they had, Gojo literally beat him 4 out of the 5. Yeah, another example. Kane said, Mew over Arceus all day, every day. 100%. Mew is the original. Arceus is just this fucking Pokemon who's super powerful, and fucking we have the cultists, like a religion, like in the real world. The Christians believe in Arceus, and Sinnoh is a fucking region full of Christians. And Mew is the version of scientists who believe in evolution and believe in the apes. So, there you go. So, Mew is right, Arceus is wrong. Arceus and Mew dog walk 99% of Bleach. No, they don't. Bleach is multi-universal. He'll destroy Arceus and Mew. Anyways. Alright. Oh, Dio left too.
Damn.
Alright. Boys, artists, views, you got anything else to bitch about, or are we good?
I don't really have any more to bitch about.
I'm chilling.
I just been chilling now.
Alright, well then.
Do that fucking lookism stream now.
Alright, there you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Bitch, Moan, and Complain podcast. It's been hosted by me, your host, Griever, as always, and we've had a bunch of fucking Neanderthals in the chat talking their own shit. So, either way, we're going to end it here. It's been an extra long podcast, actually, with almost 3 hours at this point. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And we'll see all you wonderful people back here once again. And I can't promise that all these, random people won't be showing up telling their own shit that's clearly wrong. Again, but, maybe you're here for that. So, that being said, have a good one. See you back here next time. Sayonara.